Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jingle Jam 2020. Today, I'm joined by Simon.
Sorry, I'm jamming. Hello.
And also Nina.
Hello.
Who's going to be drawing the art for today's Fighting Fantasy live stream. Do you want to explain what this is, Simon?
Oh my God. Fighting Fantasy. So Steve Jackson, UK. Always got to have UK in his name.
UK, yeah.
Ian Livingstone. They founded Games Workshop back in the day, and they came up with a series of game books, which is like a D&D adventure in a single little book you play through.
You can buy them.
And, you know, it's like, do you take the sword? Go to page 87. Do you strangle the goblin? Go to page 69. You know, it's like that.
Yeah.
And usually there's one specific route that you should take that takes in all the special objects that you need to win the final fight or get through the final door. And if you don't take that one route, you're fucked. And Lewis has not read this book.
No, I've not done any prep. So this is the brand new one by Rihanna Pratchett.
Might have heard of her.
You might have heard of her. She's done quite a lot of writing of video games and other things, and obviously she's a quite prolific author. Is this the first female author of a fighting fantasy book? Possibly, because a lot of them are Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone, but there were a couple of guest writers as well.
I'm spitting everywhere, Lewis.
I'm really excited for it because people have been saying good things about it. So, and Nina has had a little peek through.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get myself slightly more prepped this year, just so I know what to expect.
So you know this book better than either of us?
I guess so, yes.
How's my bobble?
I don't know if that helps.
How's my bobble?
I haven't even read the back of it. I didn't want to spoil it. I don't like reading the backs of books nowadays because they can sometimes have spoilers in. So...
Okay. When I saw the cover, I was like, oh my God, it's a pusskin. And then I realized actually it's a dog.
What is that
like
on the cover? Is it a dog?
It's a griffin,
owl?
isn't it?
I think it's a dog.
A diffin. It's like a griffin dog.
Griffin.
What is it? Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me what that is?
I'm sure I'll have to murder the fucking thing.
It's one of those things where when it retreats into like a cave, you can just see the eyes, you know? It's like one of those black cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
It looks like it might be a friend. It might not be.
Oh, yeah, it might be. It might be.
It might not be something with 10 strength and 10 stamina. Oh, shit, I forgot we had to do all that crap.
We got to roll it. So we're going to need like some sort of like rolly software, Lewis.
Google up Fighting Fantasy Dice Roller. I'll do it. All right. So anyway,
Didn't someone make a really nice one for us like 3 years ago?
We'll be all right. I just used the first one on the Google that comes up.
Okay.
Right. It's like a German it's like a Belgian. Ooh, just kick the camera. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable. I hope all of you have got a cup of tea. Mm-hmm. Have got a little bit of a snack. What are you eating there, Nina?
I ain't eating nothing.
Oh, sounded like you were.
No, her
I think
mouth
that's
just
Simon.
makes that noise.
Oh God.
I've got some sweeties.
See, I knew there would be some somewhere.
I've got some strawberry and orange creams, and I got some heroes as well. I've got like whatever was left out of the 2 tubs.
Can you pass? Can you hook me up? I don't like those ones. What's that?
And which one of these won't kill you?
Oh, anything without nuts will be all right. I can.
Cream egg?
No nuts.
I'll have a cream egg. It's not really the season, but it'll do.
Well, they're not real cream eggs there, but they're just a slightly different shape, which makes them fine for all the year round.
Worst ones, says someone in chat.
Wow, ban
In the
them.
miniature heroes. Surely the worst ones are those toffee those fudges, right?
Yeah, them, and they also put the eclairs in, which are fine, but they're a little bit shit tier compared to all the rest that go in there. So they're like filler. You get more of them than any of the others.
This is good. I'm a fan of cream eggs. Creme eggs.
Okay, I'm just waiting to see if you like burst out into a rash or
Just balloon. Can we get some recognition on Simon's t-shirt as well?
Oh yeah, do you want a
Everyone's
shirt?
loving the shirt.
Oh, yeah, do you like the shirt?
What about the bottom half, mate?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks great.
This is my shirt.
Very high tier.
Good shirt.
Nalsy likes
Thank
it.
you, Nina. And Nina, you look great.
Thanks, man.
What was it I said you look like?
An anime.
Specifically?
A villain anime?
An anime villain. That's what it said.
I don't know what that means.
You look like the evil schoolboy that bullies the other. He's in charge of like the posh kids gang.
Oh, okay. All right. I like
That's
this narrative.
kind of what. Yeah.
So Nina, Recall has donated every day £1,000, and he's donated
Yes.
today
What
to
the
say, Nina, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Your Jingle Cat submission was fabulous.
I'm so glad everybody enjoyed it.
Jesus Christ.
It's a shame I didn't have time to animate it.
Oh God.
Well, it was going to be animated. That's in case you're wondering why did she put a single illustration
Which
in.
bit was going to be animated?
Just the mouth flaps,
All right.
really.
Mouth flaps.
Yeah,
Why
it was
did you
meant
have
to be
say
singing.
flaps?
Oh,
I guess cats don't really have lips.
They have mouth flaps? Nina. Anyway, we're doing this for charity, of course. There is...
We raised more than last year.
yes, which is terrific news.
Just surpassed it.
Just on the last,
Thank you,
on the
everyone.
last day. It's the very last. This is the second last stream. Niles is going to take you through to the end and just wring out any last shred of money you guys have.
Finish us off.
Oh,
Nilesy. Milk
love a good
us
ringing.
when we're, for every last drop.
Yes. So that's coming up after this, but we better get started because we can't be messing around forever on this. Right? Do you want me to start?
yes.
Oh God.
Crystal of Storms, it's called.
Crazy that we're going into
of
this
Storms. Can you
blind.
bring up something that Nina's drawn? Maybe you could draw the Crystal of Storms, because that will be part of it, I'm sure. Maybe she's already drawn the Crystal of Storms. So.
Is this it? Is this a crystal of storms?
No, it's just a background because
Just a bit.
why not?
It's a nice background.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Feel free to zoom in,
Looks good.
TJ, and just show literally just the
The middle bit.
artwork. Yeah.
You could show all the tools and
Yeah.
stuff.
Wait,
These
no, I'm
dogs?
looking. What was that? Provisions, code words.
Oh.
There's going to be code words. Barnacle. We're going to go
Maybe.
underwater. Look, there's barnacle. I just saw barnacle.
That could mean anything, though. I think this is supposed to be in the sky, if anything. Oh,
Wow.
God, well, who knows? We're going to
We
go on
shall
a
find
grand
out.
adventure.
Okay.
We can skip all of this extra fluff. Background. Okay, how much background is there?
Do we know all the rules? Do we remember the rules?
There's 3 pages of preamble. We'll figure out the rules as we go along. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's.
Okay. This is quite a lot of information to digest, but the Tempest children of Pangara, god of the wind,
Okay.
have long reigned over the waters between Alanzia and Cool. I
So-
don't know where Anal Land is, but I'm assuming it's somewhere
Alansia.
in, it's
It
in
must
Alanzia.
be part of the continent of Alansia.
Anal
That's
land.
what I'm
Excuse me?
thinking.
So maybe out of Anal Land, the wind blows hot and stinky across the sea between Alantia and Cool. And many who have sought to cross the perilous ocean of tempests have lost their lives to the raging storms or terrifying sea creatures
Oh, like
that dwell there.
Yeah.
But deep within Zephyrus, largest of all the tempests, where the air is sweet and calm, there is a floating archipelago of islands. Okay. So Pangaria is this floating archipelago. The 5 islands are called Cirrus,
Oh, God.
Altos, Cumulus, Insus,
Okay.
and Asperitas.
Those are all kinds of clouds, I guess.
But there's a smaller
Aye.
6th island called Nimbus.
Okay.
All right. You were born and raised in Pangaria
I was. That's right.
on the floating islands
Yes. My home.
between Anal Land and Cool.
Jesus Christ.
And while while many of your friends decided to join the working communities of their home isles, such as farming cloudkin on the water island Altos,
Cloudkin.
yeah,
Okay.
or wrangling the magical yet tasty fauna of Cirrus, you dreamed bigger, Simon.
I did.
You didn't just want to settle for one island, you wanted to see all of them. So you decided to join the Skywatch, the Guardians of Peace within the whole of Pangaria.
Okay.
But your beloved home has a lot of peace to go around, and your first few weeks in the Skywatch have been a rather dull parade.
Wasn't that good, though? You want it
Finding
to be
lost
dull.
pets, mediating petty squabbles about overgrown shrubs. Your heart cries out for adventure, Simon.
Okay. I want to stab someone in the fucking eye.
Well,
That's my dream.
Okay.
I dream about that every night.
Have we got Simon's character, Nina? Do you know
We-
what that looks like?
No,
wanna
I thought you
describe
guys were
yourself?
going to make it. Yeah.
You've grown up on the Sky Island of Pangaria. And
I'm
you've joined the Sky
a
Watch.
beautiful Chad of a dwarf
Amazing.
with the lovely chin, the lovely thick chin. And I've got sparkling blue eyes.
Ooh.
And I got beautiful angel wings.
Ooh, angel wing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Exciting. Well, while Nina draws that, I'll fill you in on what's happening. So, one fine morning, an urgent message arrives at your watch house, summoning all the Skywatch to an emergency meeting in the Citadel on Nimbus.
Okay.
Seems that Adventure has finally listened and answered your plea. Full of nervous excitement, your entire watch house team boards the local flyer, one of a group of small airships that transports Pangarians between the islands. No one seems to know the purpose of the meeting, but it is bound to be something quite extraordinary for the entire Skywatch to be summoned. You've only been to the Citadel once.
This I'm getting. This is a bad idea. Why would they have all the police in one place? This is what happened in Star Trek Into Darkness.
Those lost cats.
They had everyone in one place, and then they assassinated.
But you know what
everyone.
it's like? All those cats that were lost and stuck in trees, they weren't actually stuck in trees. They were fine. They wanted to be up there.
They were flying cats. They could have flown down if they wanted.
Exactly. So, I think they'll be fine without the local chump police force for a while.
Okay.
I mean, were you really that important before?
God, I'm gorgeous. Give me the derpy eyes, Nina, but
You
make
want-
them sparkling blue.
Sparkling blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
with like a little
All right.
ting on them.
All right, cool.
Trying to clean this up.
You handle that. So, yeah, you've only ever been to the Citadel once on Nimbus when you were sworn into the Skywatch, and it still holds newness and excitement for you. Stretching, you lean your head out of the flyer window and crane your neck in order to get the first glimpse of the towering spires. And
Wait, how
sculpted
fast is this
ramparts
moving?
of the Citadel?
You can't just do that. Imagine, you're on a plane and you're like, that would be it. That'd be
No,
the end
it's
of
more or
you.
less like a dog hanging out the window. With his
Okay.
stick his tongue out, Nina. He's hanging out the window
Don't.
So,
like a dog. Oh, see.
Fine.
There you go.
Fine.
oh my
God,
god.
I'm
Perfect.
so gorgeous.
Let's what's
Perfect.
going on here?
Thank you, Nina. So yes, he's craning your neck in order to get the first glimpse of the towering spires and sculpted ramparts, the home of Pangaria's lawmakers, diplomats, and island officials.
Right.
The flyer's goblin pilot
Oh,
reminds you wearily, keep all limbs inside the ship, lest you lose something essential.
and I've got my fucking head stuck out the window like an idiot.
You want to be careful. You're just a yokel, is what you are. A skylet yokel. Although you've heard tales that there are tribes of goblins out in the world who are aggressive towards human and other species, the goblins of Pangaria are largely friendly.
Okay.
More importantly, they developed technomancy, a blend of elemental magic and engineering that keeps the islands airborne. You're just about to disembark.
of Warcraft then.
You're just about to
Okay.
disembark.
Yep.
Take your first steps onto Nimbus when your commander, Captain Helek, looks aghast. By Zephyr's breath, he exclaims, looking directly at you. I've forgotten my hovers. Can't be seen in the Citadel without those. Please retrieve them from the watch house for me, recruit. He pats at his pocket, searching for something. Bring my coin bag too. You nod. As the newest member of the watch, you don't really have a choice. Remaining on board the flyer as the rest of the watch disembarks, you hope you can get there and back without missing anything exciting. Sensing your frustration, the flyer's goblin pilot softens and cranks up the speed to its top speed to rush you back up to the warehouse door. Watch house door. Warehouse, watch house.
Okay.
You're soon back inside.
They're all going to die, aren't they? And I'm going to be the only surviving member.
Oh my god. Well, let's find out.
It's going to be just like Star Trek Into Darkness.
You soon rush inside and then return with his small leather purse, jingling with coins, and also carrying Halleck's hovers.
Sorry, what?
Up close, you can't help but marvel at the intricate, light-as-air metalwork of these portable wings. powered by storm crystals.
Wings? Oh my god, I was fucking right.
Harvested
Wings?
and gathered from the local tempest by the elemental stormborns. You look forward to the day when you are senior enough to get your own set of wings.
Oh. Nina, I don't have any wings.
All right.
I don't have...
You're holding them in your hand.
I'm holding the wings.
Yeah, you're not allowed
wait.
to put them on. Not yet, anyway. You check the crystal gauge, which is attached to a small blue-green storm crystal that has a tiny imprisoned tempest swirling inside it. It's 1/3 full, but there's no time to charge the wings anymore.
How do you charge it?
You throw yourself back into the flyer, and the little airship barely has time to set down until you leap out and start sprinting towards the citadel. Suddenly, a great explosion...
I fucking called
Great
it!
explosion rocks Nimbus, and a wave of energy
Such a bad idea having all the
surges
police in one
outwards
place.
from the fortress, catapulting you
Come
through
on.
the air and over the edge of the island.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You begin to plummet downwards.
Lucky I've got those wings.
Turn to page 1.
Turn to page 1. This is it.
This is it. This is when it starts. So you're currently plummeting off the edge
Ah!
of Nimbus, which is the main island, I guess. I assume it's just water underneath you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Simon?
Put the wings on.
Well, let's see let's see how that works out, shall we? So, TJ, can you do me a favor and turn down the sound in your studio just a little bit, because it's quite loud. It's like a little speech jammer.
We can hear ourselves
Just
slightly
echoing.
later coming in, yeah.
Okay, well, Simon, the explosion has knocked the wind out of you, and there's only one thing you could do to save yourself as you tumble through the howling air. You manage to struggle into Halleck's hovers. They're a little bit tight.
Well, I am
imagine.
quite a thick dwarf.
And the wings unfold with a thwack, thwack, thwack sound.
Oh.
Your fall ceases as the hovers slow your descent
So
and
let me
hold you
Let me
aloft.
get this straight. So I called everyone dying, and I called me having wings inadvertently.
Well,
But given the setting, it's not.
I think you saw the flying puppy on the front, and you were like, oh.
Well, a series of floating islands as well. Come on. I mean,
Oh, yeah, you got to have some wings there. They look like they're very small for you.
well, they work very hard.
They're like hummingbird wings. They're just pounding away.
That's the job.
So, using your shoulder muscles to operate the hovers, you manage to steer yourself out of the path of the falling island as it hurtles past.
So the whole island is falling, and it's falling faster than me.
Yeah.
That's not how gravity works.
Well, your hovers have ceased your descent,
Oh,
so you're
right.
hovering.
Gotcha.
That's why they're called hovers, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe they can't go up.
So I flew over the side, and the island's falling straight down.
Yeah. Yikes. You gain control after being tossed around like a feather on the breeze, only to see Nimbus crashing into the sea far below. You watch in horror as the island begins to sink beneath the waves.
How many people lived there? Like millions? Like, what are we talking here?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the Citadel, kind of the meeting island. Maybe it's more of a ceremonial place.
It's called the Citadel. You'd think it'd be like the
Probably quite
capital.
important. Yeah. Don't worry. Everyone got out okay.
They didn't. Everyone's
Sure.
They al-
fucking dead.
They almost certainly didn't. You got to get one of
Merry
those.
Christmas,
Get
everyone.
that island there, Nina, and just drop that one down and put smoke on it.
Aye.
There you go. All right, and that'll be easy. Job done. Saves a lot of fat.
Ah, yes, the famous now 4 islands of Pangea, or whatever it was called.
Amazing. So
Artwork. Beautiful.
you
Flawless.
become aware
That's what we're talking about.
of an unsettling humming sound, and the wings begin to shudder.
I'm running out of juice.
Your sizable girth is causing. Halleck was a toned man.
I am wearing a
but
shirt that says chonk on it. I can't argue. Can I? And I've got like literally a bag filled with chocolate in front of me.
There's just enough power to fly you to the safety of the island which you come from.
Okay.
Which one is that? Do you remember?
Convenient.
Well, not do you remember. Do you want to decide now which one you came from?
Is there actually options?
Yes. They're the ones I told you earlier, the names of all the islands. Do you remember?
Cumbus.
Cumulus is one of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one with cumming.
Jesus Christ.
That's where I'm from. I'm from the Cum Island.
You're from
I
Cumulus.
mean, you're not wrong, really.
Well, that's true. Perfect. So
As Keanu Reeves said, "Why do you come?" Fucking, that video we watched. Of course, you don't know what I'm talking about because you didn't watch the
I didn't watch the
stream.
full video stream.
Why do you come?
You don't see Cumulus at first. You smell it.
Oh. That's not right.
The scents drift up to you from the numerous stalls and vendors who trade their wares in the large markets that dominate the island.
Yeah, the markets. That's the smell.
Soft, spicy smells of gingerbread biscuits and cinnamon milk pudding
Now that's Christmassy.
mingle with the pungent aroma of stink fruit and sizzling fish steaks.
Mmm.
The smells of home bring a tear to your eye, and your mind drifts, and you wonder, is Cumulus destined to suffer the same fate as Nimbus? That would be sad.
It would be very sad.
You can already see the air around where the Isla Island once was crackling with strange elemental energy. Whatever brought the island down must have been incredibly powerful.
Okay.
A humming jolts you from your musings, and the hovers begin to shudder. You tense your shoulders and move your upper body as you try and glide yourself down towards a safe and soft landing.
And I just go, I'm like T-posing. Like, oh, oh.
We need you to be like a certain. We need some skill and stamina value for you, really, don't we?
Yeah, we haven't rolled any stats, Lewis. That was the first 3 pages at the start you skipped.
I don't know. Is it easy?
I need luck, stamina, and skill.
Sure. I'll follow the instructions to create
Are they at the back?
At the
characters.
back.
Yeah, they're at the back. All right. So you need to roll some dice. Nina,
Aye.
Simon.
I ain't got no dice.
Oh.
Luckily, we've got Fighting Fantasy Roller.
There we go. I could just press random like this.
Oh, wait. I'll say stop. Keep clicking. Stop. What are you doing?
It's not working. Hang on. Okay, now it's working. Sorry. I'll go again.
Stop.
Okay, your name is Gromin.
No, it isn't. It's Somin.
Somin. TJ, do you want to show us this here? You rolled amazingly, I think, on skill, but terribly on luck.
Luck 7. That's fine. That's average. Luck skill, is that maxed?
Skill is 6 plus 6, yeah.
I've maxed my skill.
You
Yeah, call me Somin. Yeah, I'm Somin.
Somin.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
of course. So that was almost correct then.
Somin.
Somin. This
Lock character now.
lock character, sure.
So you don't accidentally re-roll it. Okay.
So your
That's not bad.
Your-
Luck isn't good.
your stamina could have been a bit higher. The stamina goes up to 24.
That's fine though.
And the luck, you rolled a 1 for that, apparently.
I rolled 1 for luck.
Yeah. So you rolled a 6 for skill, but a 1 for luck, which is not
Perfectly balanced.
ideal.
Perfectly balanced.
I think that is, isn't it? Somin. So yes, we can
Somin.
we can keep track of things like this.
I have wing.
So we can test your luck here. We can roll dice. Okay, we'll do this, but we'll worry about that when we need it.
Okay.
We do first of all have to test our skill.
Did anyone else at home think their monitor was dirty when this screen came up? Did anyone else start rubbing like the side? Think, oh, there's a bit of dirt at the side. No, that's just the background of this page. Yeah, the chat's going yes.
Oh, you're right
Yes.
here. Yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. This bit here.
It's
Sorry.
fine. It's supposed to look dirty. That's
Sorry. I hate it. Okay, don't worry. We'll hang on. I was going to try and get rid of it. No, it won't work. TJ will fix it. So how do we test our skill? What do we do? Do we roll?
it'll.
I think
Roll dice is just attacking, isn't it?
test your skill. You need to roll 2 dice. Okay, let's do it. Roll 2 dice. 8. If the number is less or equal to your current skill, then you have succeeded in your test. Oh, wow. So we are very skillful,
Yes.
but very unlucky.
Yes.
Anytime we have to test our luck, it's going to probably go badly. But anytime we have to do something skill related.
We do have a fight roller as well underneath it.
Apparently,
thankfully.
we're an expert. Yeah,
So-
we need to fight a goblin. We'll do that.
Okay.
All right, TJ can go back to Nina's beautiful artwork.
Okay.
Um,
We're set up. We know what we're doing. We know who we are.
Remind me, I was going off the screen.
What's that?
What's the luck?
What are you?
7.
It is 7, okay.
Sorry, it's bad. Real bad.
Oh my god.
There we go. Little
Okay.
tracker.
Well,
How do you count in
in what?
Nina numerals?
You know how these work.
Is it what?
It's fine. It's fine.
You aim for a soft-looking haystack, and just as the wings of your hovers run out of battery, you drop safely into the soft, warm hay.
Oh.
A grazing mule gently nuzzles you
Oh, lucky
to your
me.
feet.
Excuse me?
Gain 1 stamina. If Cumulus is your home island, turn to 57. It is. So I guess we can visit Cumulus in a different way via other
Okay.
islands, which is interesting.
Why am I
Okay.
drooling, Nina?
All right.
I don't know what you're on about.
So, welcome to Cumulus. The usual bustling sounds of the market are more muted today. There aren't as many stalls open, and crowds are sparser than normal.
Have they noticed the fucking other island exploded?
The explosion has driven many indoors.
Okay.
But the stall holders are hardier. Many won't run and hide while there's even one person to make money from. If you can charge up Halleck's hovers, you will have a valuable piece of equipment at your disposal. Mm-hmm. You also realize you've managed to keep hold of his coin bag.
Oh,
Add 10 gold pieces to your adventure sheet.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
that brings me up to 10.
Also, you've got your trusty Watchman's short sword.
Oh, good.
You may need it.
Oh, shit.
Do you think?
A goblin has approached you. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's Dav.
Is it
Gob-
actually called Dav?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
It's Dav, a goblin friend
Where?
of yours.
It's actually called... Oh, I think it might be Dave. But
Oh.
there's no E at the end. So I guess it is Dav.
Would you like to do his voice? Whoa, he says.
Whoa! Ain't you a little junior for those of us?
Is Cumulus basically the Wales
I think
of
it
the
must
sky?
be. Yeah. Or, maybe it's spelled with a W.
Oh, yeah. Dav is a goblin friend of yours who works in the local bakery. You vainly try to explain what happened.
Didn't Dav used to work in a bakery? Didn't he actually used to work in a bakery?
No, maybe.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What's happening today? But it's all so confusing, and you have no answers to what happened on Nimbus yet. Dav says to you,
Oh, God.
This.
Why have I got to do this? Sounds like you've had quite the morning. Oh, and he's restored my stamina with a cream horn.
yes, he passes you a delicious ginger cream horn, which restores 1 stamina point. However, you're already at max stamina,
Yeah.
so you're okay.
So that doesn't make any difference. I can't go higher than 20.
There you go. Carry on.
Fuck me. Where is he?
At the bottom there.
Which side?
We all heard the explosion, he says.
We all heard the explosion. Never seen the market fall so quiet. Some folks said, don't blame them with all the extra elemental energy wafting around here. Most of the stalls stayed open. You know the types around here. They wouldn't budge unless the ground fell out from them. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
All right, nice. So
He just says,
It's a standard thing to welcome you back to Cumulus with a cream horn.
Yeah.
It's very standard. Anyway,
I do like a good cream horn.
you resolutely tell Dav that you're
From
going to
Cumulus.
investigate what happened, partly because you're the only cop left.
Yeah. Shit. Wait, does this make me the commissioner?
Yes, you give him a hat.
Is
Give him
that
the commissioner's
admiral?
hat.
What's the rank?
Give him the commissioner's
I don't
hat.
know how it works.
What sort of...
So I'm going to investigate. Probably best if I join you while you're on Cumulus. I done all my chores and you look like you could use the company. Plus I got a few moves if anything gets a bit fighty. Oh, and yeah, this might come in handy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's how Welsh people say here.
Is it?
Yeah. This might come in handy. He gives me a healing potion. Will restore 4 stamina.
Oh, shit. Is this the goblin you're drawing here, Nina?
I thought it was Daff, but
Oh, Daff. Sorry,
mean-
Daff. I mean.
Daff is a goblin.
he
Draw
is a
Daff.
goblin.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's okay. You could have slightly
Pointy
bigger
ears.
ears. There
Yeah.
you go. And then...
what hair does he have? I can't remember.
Do they really have hair?
True. Yeah, fuck it. Look at that. Makes my life easy.
He's perfect boy.
He's your best friend. So you can add a healing potion
Healing potion.
to your
Uh,
to your supplies, and also as long as Dav is traveling with you, you are 2 points stronger of attack strength, and you also may increase. So that means you could increase any damage you cause by 1 point and reduce any damage you suffer by 1 point. Wow, he's a powerful little ally. Right. So
How does that buff work?
So you get 2 points when calculating your attack strength. So I guess our skill goes up to 14 temporarily while we
Yeah.
have Dav. And also we can increase any damage we cause by 1 point and reduce any damage we suffer by 1 point. So normally when you do the fighting, you take 2 or do 2 unless you crit, in case you only take 1 or do 3. But now we always are going to do... It's crazy. It's a big buff.
Okay.
It's really strong.
Daff buff.
Daff buff. And then...
Is he going to be talking a lot in this?
Maybe, but there's you can just carry on from there where he says, right.
Oh, God. It's like oh, my God. There's like 2 paragraphs. Right. There's a goblin I know called Azzy, who lives on the far side of the market. He used to work at the Citadel on Nimbus. He might know something. And we could always go and talk to Methodus. Methodus? The Stormborn who works over the mill. He might know a thing or two about the elemental energy that got released. There are rumours the explosion has stirred up some nasty critters. How did I know all this? It literally just happened. Dav taps a small dagger at his belt. Good job, old Dav, with you. But maybe you want to tool up first or make some coin. And then I'm given some options.
Yes, you have given some options. So, do you want to head for Hazzy's place on the far side of the market? Do you want to head over to the mill? Or do you want to buy something? Or do you want to engage in a game of chance in the hope of increasing your gold?
I'm looking at my luck. It's not good. It's not
Oh,
good.
yeah, that's
I think we
true.
should save it for when we need it. Because every time we use it, it goes down 1.
Yeah,
So
use up your luck.
let's leave it. Shall we go to the shop?
Sure. 258. Let's see what they've got for sale. You got it. So, at a nearby stall is some bread. This will restore 2 stamina for 1 gold piece. Or an apple pie. 2 gold pieces, but it will restore 3 stamina. Also, there is available a calming potion for 2 gold pieces. So so you've already got a healing potion.
Yeah.
Where's that stored somewhere?
uh,
Oh, it's in there, right. So you could buy a calming potion for 2 gold pieces, an apple
What
pie.
does calming do?
Just says it's a calming potion, Simon.
That sounds like it might be very important.
Yeah?
But is it just on... Can I chuck it at someone?
It might just calm you down.
Is it like in Minecraft? Can I throw a potion?
Well, I don't know, do I?
But then I select the wrong one on my hotbar and I accidentally drink poison.
That could happen.
When that happens.
What do you want to do?
How much is the calming?
Calming potion is 2 gold pieces. Apple pie is 2 gold pieces, and the bread is 1 gold piece.
Let's buy the bread and the calming potion then.
All right, so we spend 3 gold, Nina, and we buy a bread roll and a calming potion. Cool.
I got to try and keep my eye out for items that, if I don't have, might fuck me over.
Yes. So where do you want to go next? Hazzy's place on the other side of the
Have I
market.
got 2 bread? Oh no,
or
the heal 2.
The mill, or
Yeah.
game of chance.
Let's
Hazzy,
go and see the dude, Havi. Hazzy.
the goblin friend. You continue through the main market. A few market goers nervously ask you what's going on and if they are safe. You tell them that you're investigating matters and they should carefully continue their business as normal until they receive further instructions. Privately, you have no idea what that information is going to be or if anyone is safe, but there's no sense in creating any panic. You're walking along, taking in the sights, sounds, and smells, when you feel a light tugging at your belt.
Oh.
You turn to see a creature that looks like a cockroach the size of a dog.
Step on it.
Skittering off with your coin bag
You
in
little
its mouth.
shit!
Would you like to just leave it, or would you like to go after it?
Stab it. Chase it. He's got my
okay.
fucking... How have I got a fucking rob? Who would rob a copper?
Remove all the gold pieces from the gold box on your adventure sheet.
That's kind of fucking horse shit.
And
Immediately get robbed.
Dav
You little fucker.
picks up a large purple tuber from a nearby stall and hurls it after the creature. The root vegetable strikes the cockroach's shell, causing it to stagger briefly, dropping one gold piece from the bag. Add this back into your gold box on your adventure sheet. However, the tuber strike was only enough to slow the creature, and it skitters away, readjusting its grip on your coin bag. Would you like to abandon your chase of the coin bag, or are you determined to get it back?
I'm determined to get it back. I'm not being fucking shown up in front of the whole market. Someone robbing me.
Okay,
People will think they'll get away with fucking murder.
let's have a look.
What's he saying to me, sucker? Fuck you.
You can't let
Look,
your
I'm swearing.
You can't let your coin bag be taken by this thieving beast.
Yeah.
You give chase. You have died. No. The cockroach dashes down an alleyway. You follow and come to a dead end. You look around to see where it could have scurried off to, and you see two places. A broken storm drain grate, which you might be able to squeeze through.
Great.
And some
Sewer.
steps leading up to the rooftops of some small ramshackle houses. Do you want to try the storm drain?
He's in the sewer, isn't
or
he?
head up to the rooftops?
Let's try the storm drain. He must be in the fucking sewer.
Yeah?
He wouldn't have gone up into, chilling on a rooftop, like on a terrace, sunning himself.
You squeeze your way into the storm drain and drop down into the sewer.
Here we go. I'm in the fucking sewer chasing a giant cockroach.
The smells down here are horrible compared to those in the market above and make your eyes water. Lose one stamina point.
What's that? What are you drawing me?
I just felt like I needed to draw you going down the sewer.
Why am I naked? What have you done?
You had to take your clothes off to squeeze in down the hole, right?
Okay.
Lubed yourself up.
Yeah. In you go. Into the sewer. Lose one stamina point as the stench starts to make you feel sick.
Oh, God.
You study the ground and see small tracks
Okay.
in what you hope is just mud.
Oh, it's not mud. It's not mud.
Do you want to follow the tracks or leave the sewer and return to the street?
Follow the tracks.
You are really just going balls to the wall here.
Of course I am.
Okay.
He's got, 7 gold? Well, 6 gold now.
Holding your nose, you continue into the sewers, following the creature's tracks. Turning a corner, you see the giant insect about to climb up a small pipe with your coin bag. Quickly.
I throw my sword at it, impaling its body in a single... Is that an option? What? No! No, you're kidding me.
No, it is. Look,
No fucking
it really
way.
is.
No fucking way.
Read this for me. Read this.
Oh, see, now I've said that, we have to go with that. Mm-hmm. Quickly, you whip out your short sword and hurl it at the retreating bug.
Your short sword skewers the creature perfectly.
Ah!
It screeches, shakes, and goes limp. You retrieve your coin bag and the weapon, cleaning it thoroughly.
Fucking PogChamp.
Nice.
A glittering from inside the pipe draws your eye.
Oh.
Reaching inside, you find an additional 5 gold pieces.
Oh.
Fucking everything's coming up. Somin.
Add these to the gold box on your adventure sheet, along with the original number of gold pieces you had when the bug stole your coin
I'm
bag.
up to 12, I think.
12 coins. Very good.
Holy shit.
Well, you chased him down and hunted him, and luckily did the right thing.
I'm surprised that didn't bite me in the ass.
I'm surprised it didn't ask you to test your luck.
I was half expecting that there would be mother cockroach, a much bigger one that I'd have to fight. That's what I thought was coming.
Very good. So we should be up to 12 now, Nina, I think, because we spent 3, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, well, you continue your journey across the market, I guess Daff just like is back there.
Yeah, where did that
I've got
go?
15 gold pieces here.
Maybe he followed you along. We got 12, Nina.
Oh, okay.
So we spent 3. You've not been travelling for long through the market when a young goblin comes running up to you with an anxious look on his face.
You were looking for me?
No, he's Welsh.
I heard.
I heard you were looking for me. He pants, struggling to catch his breath. This is definitely no
Put you on the spot
Stormborn,
there, didn't I?
so it must be Hazzy.
Oh,
Do you have any news about him? Did he send you? Where am I from? Confused, you ask who he's referring to. Vizig, the elder technomancer, of course. You mean he hasn't sent word? You shake your head and explain that you've got no idea what's happening. You were investigating what's happened on Nimbus, and it was suggested by Daff that you should speak to him. Hazzy sinks down on a crate looking miserable.
oh wait, the Citadel's on Nimbus.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the smallest island?
Yeah, the one in the middle that sank.
Okay.
Hazzy sits down on a crate. I used to be an apprentice of Vizig the Elder Technomancer before he retired. He always comes here to have breakfast, but today he missed it,
Oh.
with no explanation. If you're heading out to Asperitas, do you think you could check his house? I don't have enough coin for the flyer ride. You assure him that you will. Thank you, officer, says Hazzy, looking a little bit more relieved.
Okay.
You ask him whether he's any idea what happened on Nimbus. I had not worked there for a few years, but I still can't understand what could have caused this crash. Nimbus, like all our islands, is held up by large storm crystals. Unlike the crystals in your hovers, the island crystals are strong enough to hold their energy forever. If the crystals failed, then something caused that to happen. I feared it was no accident.
No.
Okay, so you've spoken to Hazzy. And we need to now add that to our list of things that we've done, apparently. Add the code word Hazzy, spoken to Hazzy, on your adventure sheet.
What?
There you go.
Okay. So right, I'm trying to metagame this a bit. Okay. So I guess there's going to come a point where if you haven't got selected code words, progressed certain things, then you're not going to be able to take certain actions.
Who knows?
Okay.
You reassure Hazzy that you will check in on Vizig on Asperitas, wherever that is. And the goblin thanks you. He reaches into his robe and passes you a couple of items.
Oh.
A piece of dried cuttlefish.
What, like budgies eat?
Yes.
Give me budgie food.
And an ornate dagger.
Oh.
The ornate dagger, if used in battle, will add 1 point to your attack strength.
Holy shit.
There you go.
So that combined with Daff,
Oh, you got a short sword.
Gives you 3 extra attack.
this is madness. Okay.
You're getting pretty powerful now. You notice a sign pointing the way to the local goblin flyer. If you want to go to the mill and haven't done so already, you can do so now.
Why would I want to go
But
to the mill?
if you want to go to the goblin flyer and find a way, the mill was where the elemental was, the Stormborn elemental.
Was there?
Yeah, because they have a Stormborn elemental, I guess, making flour or something. I don't know. I don't know what it does. Do
Should I go to the mill? What do you think?
you want to go to the mill or fly off to another island? Up to you.
Let's go to the mill in case we miss something important.
All right, cool.
We're not going to the mill.
You make your way around the edge of the market and head towards the mill. However, the ground starts to rumble beneath your feet.
Wait, what?
Market goers start sprinting for cover. And before you can ask what the fuss is about, everyone is yelling run. And you're quickly running. Is Dav with you? Yes. he
So, is this island going to go next? That can't.
God.
No, they can't just blow up every island.
is. Uh-oh, says Daff, in response to the ground trembling beneath your feet. Something's on its way, and it's big. I smell a fight coming. He reaches into a small bag at his waist and tosses you a small bottle of purple liquid. Drink this. It'll give you a little extra oomph. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I'm getting all tooled up.
You see the earth bucking and cracking as something burrows through the soil towards you, sending market stalls flying.
Oh my god, a fucking sandworm.
Hands shaking,
No.
you gulp down the liquid. A warm, tingly feeling washes through your body. Add 3 stamina points. Ooh. Even if it takes it above its initial level.
Okay, so we got
Ooh.
an extra 3.
As the fight
Bonus.
surges, as the feeling surges through you, a huge worm-like creature erupts from the ground.
How am I calling everything?
It seems to have no eyes, but it makes up for that with the number of glistening fangs it has in its huge, gaping mouth.
It's the fucking
Which
sandworm
is
from
heading
June. That's all it is. It's a sandworm from June.
Straight for you. Give it hell. Give it hell! Yells Dav. Tunneler beast. You have to fight a tunneler beast with
Now-
loads of teeth. It has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 9.
How do you defeat them? Is it water? You got to throw water at them? You got to prise out their plates and get underneath?
Tunneler beast.
You can't just kill a sandworm.
Skill. Sorry, we're skilled. What, we skill 13 actually? Well, no, we've got Daft though, so we're skill 15.
Oh.
What?
Alright.
Yeah,
So in combat, I've got a bonus of 3.
yeah, 'cause
on
you've got
top
the
of my
dagger
12.
and the thing. And
Okay.
the tunneler beast has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 9. I think you're just out. You're going to outfight this tunneler worm easy peasy. Bam. Fight. What do I need to press? Oh, there we go. You wounded the monster and it lost 2 stamina. Fight. You wounded the monster and it lost 2 stamina. You got hit and lost 2
No!
stamina. Oh,
Oh.
no, but remember, you only lose 1 because you're with Daff. And he loses 2, so he's actually taken 6 damage.
Okay.
So he's actually only on 3 now. And you only lose 1. And he loses 3 more, he's dead. That is dead.
The daft buff is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the knife on top.
The Daff buff is the goblin and you duck and dive. Do you want to tell me what happens? You and Daff combo.
Okay, what happens is I pick up Daff in one hand. He curls into a ball. I put my knife into his butt crack,
Oh, God.
blade sticking out. I hurl the ball at the sandworm. Daff goes straight down the throat of the worm, comes out the other side, covered in entrails. One shot.
Sliced it in 2,
Yeah.
right down the middle.
In twain.
Oh, do you know what you've done? I reckon you've made that the perfect shape to go on the barbecue. Just lay that worm on the barbecue.
Like a glizzy, yeah.
Yeah. With an enormous shudder, the creature crashes to the ground. Slowly, the market goers return and start poking at the big corpse.
Nice.
Nice work, officer. Do you think this could be roasted? Stewed, maybe. Worth a try.
What?
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know.
You called that?
I didn't expect that.
What the fuck?
That was very quick.
Well, I never. You got it. Well done. And they pat you on the back. There you go. That was excellent, wasn't it?
That was pretty good. Pretty good going.
You carry on heading off to the mill. La 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 la. The mill is quiet when you reach it.
I keep slipping.
Perhaps the workers were sent home after the explosion. You look up at the windmill, and there's no breeze, so the sails are still.
The what?
There's no breeze, so the sails of the
Oh.
windmill are still.
You
There
said
is.
snails, and I thought there were snails.
Snails of sorry. The snails of the windmill.
Do I need to call a bondulance?
There's a loud whooshing sound, and what looks like a mini cyclone emerges from the structure.
Okay.
Before you know it, you're flung to the ground. Lose 2 stamina points.
Ah!
And you find yourself being pulled across the ground towards the swirling mass.
Uh-oh.
Simon, what are you going to do?
Shit. You can't just stab it. Would the potion work? Would the calming potion work? What else have I got?
You struggle and flail against the invisible force, not knowing what to do. And then suddenly you're falling. You expect to feel the crush of the cold, hard ground, but instead, you're caught in midair by ethereal arms. A strange figure floats to the ground and places you down safely.
Friend?
I'm sorry about that, says the figure. I had no idea anyone was out here, and the storms could be quite temperamental, especially at the moment. You're being addressed by a Stormborn, an intelligent wind spirit that creates and harvests crystals within the storms that rage across the Sea of Tempests.
Right. Is he the one that makes the windmill go round
Probably.
by blowing at it?
The figure's name is, he introduces himself as Methodus. Waves his
Methodus,
hands.
Yes.
Methodus.
Like the church.
waves his hands through the air like he's conducting an invisible orchestra, and the cyclone...
There he is. There's Methodus.
The
Hey, buddy.
Wow.
I'm Methodist. I want to be a storm when I grow up.
And the cyclone carries on back towards the windmill. It spreads out over the sails and they creak into life.
How may I help you, officer?
He says. What do you tell him?
Do you know anything about the big explosion?
We Stormborn are very concerned about what happened. All of us who live and work in Pangaria felt it in every fibre of our beings. That means the amount of elemental energy released must have been immense. Many storm crystals must have been broken. Of course, we tried to reach the Nimbus, but although we can pass safely through the storms that surround it, there is something stopping us from going onto the island, preventing Stormborn from entering. Someone clearly doesn't want us interfering. Write the word bubble on your adventure sheet.
Why?
We just have to. Bubble. Bubble.
Rihanna, why am I writing the word bubble?
Bubble.
Is that a code word? Bubble.
It keeps asking me, do I have a certain thing? And if I don't have a certain thing, I'm not reading it. So I'm just carrying on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Before you go, Methodus passes you a small crystal.
For my wings?
It looks like a blank version of the one you have in your wings.
Right.
You might need this. You seem like the type that gets themselves into trouble.
That's true.
There are a lot of nasty energies around, and this will withdraw them from an infected creature.
Just as long as it's not gone too far. Once the animal's been taken over entirely, the crystal won't work.
What are you talking about, infected? What is that picture you keep bringing up in the side, Nina?
Picture?
I keep seeing like a little jar of something.
A jar? Oh, what, the item?
No. Like to the side, you have like a photograph of a jar or something.
Oh, what?
Photograph of a jar.
I keep seeing it appear.
Are you having a bond?
Does anyone else see it? Does anyone else see it?
It's the Photoshop tool, the hover tool.
So-
When you
web
hover
page.
over a tool, a jar appears.
Is it the fill tool? Have you ever used paint before? You're right, Simon. It's the tooltip.
No, like a big jar appears.
Are you?
There! What's that?
What?
What's that? There's some flowers.
Oh, that's the Photoshop tips.
Oh!
I've not disabled it on this computer.
Fuck's sake.
It's just...
Simon's.
There, there's the jar!
Yeah, it's the
See, I wasn't imagining it.
I
wasn't imagining it.
Anyway, you have to add Methodus's shard to your
Yeah.
adventure sheet
And the jar.
and the jar. It's in a jar.
The jar of Nina.
It's a jar with a shard in it, Nina. And also add 2 points to your luck score.
Oh!
I guess you're lucky while you have the shard.
2 points to my luck. Holy shit. Okay, I need that. They're giving us a lot of stuff.
Wait, is it items?
Yeah, aren't they? It's really this turns out this island is full of stuff. Right. Well, it's time to leave Cumulus. And as you head towards the Goblin Flyer,
Surely they'll give me free travel. I'm a police officer, right?
as you near the dock, you can see no sign of the Goblin Flyer. At first, you must think it's traversing one of its routes, but then you hear a plaintive cry.
Help! Help! Anyone! Anyone!
Hello, I'm a police officer. I'm Soman. I'm Officer Soman. Do you need help?
You peer over the edge of the dock and see a goblin pilot hanging off the edge of some rocks.
Oh.
Could you help me? Can you possibly give me a hand here?
I don't have any rope or anything.
You reach down and pull the goblin to safety.
Oh, I just grab him. Okay.
She introduces herself
a
as
lady.
Daxa.
What's her name?
Daxa.
Daxa.
That Nimbus explosion completely took out my flyer.
She explains.
Give
Blew
a
it
big
right down to the
ponytail, like
ocean.
an anime.
Like, why?
Like big, those things that go like that.
Oh.
I'm thinking of like World of Warcraft goblins have that haircut. Like
Oh,
mine
do
had.
they?
It's like the gnome haircut.
Until I get another flyer, you won't be able to get to Incus or Esperitas. But I'll charge your hovers for free, and you can fly over to the other islands, Cirrus or Altos. They're not too far away.
Okay.
You could just fly over.
So she points to a long bridge nearby, half shrouded in clouds.
Normally, you could take the Sky Bridge over to Cirrus, but it's being closed due to some unnatural disturbances around the bridge at this end. Of course, if you could deal with that, I'll have to reopen it. Especially as my best helmet got thrown over there during the crash. If you can make the bridge safe again, and you find my helmet, you can keep it. Do you want me to charge your flyers for free?
Yeah, charge them, baby.
All right. So, do you want
Look at her.
to?
Kind of
She's
looks like
beautiful.
a kind of hillbilly-ish.
She looks like my perfect woman.
Oh.
So you've
She
now.
looks a bit like Wallace.
So Daxa says you can fly now. You can fly over to Altos, just straight up, just jump off and fly
I want
over.
to check out the bridge.
Or you can fly to Cirrus, or you can check out the Sky Bridge. to
Yeah,
Cirrus.
I want to check out what's going on with the bridge.
You want to do the side quest?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You pluck up the courage and decide to try the Sky Bridge. However, Daff decides he's going to stay on Cumulus. So
Oh, my
need
luck
to,
has increased by 2 as well, Nina.
You need to lose your attack
Get
and
that.
damage bonuses. I think we're already.
So Daff isn't coming with
Daff's
me.
not coming with you, no. So you're back down to 13 skill. Well, 12 skill technically, but 13
With the dagger.
in attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Not stamina,
Wait.
skill.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was going crazy. Ah.
Get your shit together, Nina.
Ah, yes, sir.
That's all right. You step
You're
out.
too great, Nina. You're too great.
Thanks, I know.
You step out onto the
Fine.
Sky Bridge. You're doing great, Nina. Skill 12 and 12 plus 1.
I snorted like you then,
Put
Nina.
plus 1. Okay, fine.
Oh.
And then we're at.
Are you looking forward to playing at Legos together?
Luck.
Wait.
I got you.
nobody
I
knows
got you the
about that yet.
Lego for studs next week.
Playing Legos. Lewis has bought some Legos.
I have. You'll be delighted when you see yours, Nina. It's horrible.
Thanks.
What?
It's horrible. It's terrifying. It's going to be great.
No.
All right. So, you step out onto the bridge between Cumulus and Cirrus. It sways gently beneath you. Somehow, it feels less safe than wearing the hovers. You take a deep breath and putting one foot in front of the other, begin to cross.
So I've got the hovers. I'm not going to fall to my death. I can always just fly. So falling isn't a problem.
Sure.
The problem is going to be a monster murdering me. Oh, look at all this fucking beard dandruff.
As you
so
approach,
embarrassing.
Tasty.
you notice
Tasty.
as you walk across the bridge, you notice. As you walk onto the bridge, although you can see the end of the bridge on Cirrus, part of the bridge near Cumulus is shrouded in cloud.
Oh.
As you approach, you can hear a hissing sound coming from within.
Sky snake.
Something long and scaly sides in and out of the mist.
Fuck's sake, Simon.
Will you continue into the mist or go elsewhere?
Has it got one eye?
It has. I don't know yet. Hang
Okay.
on. I'm sorry. I'm keeping my finger in pages in case you die.
So what are the options here?
327. It's a lightning serpent. Do you wish to confront it? It rises out of the fog, lightning rolling off its long, scaly body. It is a rare and extremely dangerous beast.
Do you know what? I'll skip it for now. Actually, I'll skip it for now. If it's that dangerous.
I reckon you can handle it.
What, have you looked at its stats?
Yeah. You can do it. I reckon. Or maybe not.
What do you mean? Chat, what should I do? Chat.
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight?
Literally, I guess, yeah.
Do I fight the snake or fly away?
Chat wants chaos, surely.
Kill it, kill it. Someone called me a pussy in chat. That's nice
Tame
to
it.
see.
Oh my
Wow.
god. That would be cool.
Fight, fight, fight. A lot of people are saying fight. Okay, I'm fighting it, Lewis.
Right, the lightning. So you've got skill
on you,
13. The lightning serpent has a skill 10 and a
What?
stamina 10. It's quite a strong thing.
Okay.
Also, if it makes a successful strike, it can do double damage as forked lightning blasts from its mouth.
Okay.
Also, if you hit it using a metal weapon,
Wait, what?
roll 1 dice, and if you roll a 5 or 6, you suffer 2 stamina points worth of damage as you get electrocuted. Yeah, I warned you. It's tough.
What do you mean you warned me? You said, oh, you can do it.
Well, it's tough, but I reckon you could do it. Lightning beast. All right, you ready? Okay, you ready?
Is this right? Is the skill right?
What's our stamina? Our stamina is 20 something, 18 or 19 or something, isn't it? Nina?
19.
19.
All right, sure.
And my luck is increased.
Oh, your luck's 9. Okay, yeah, that's true. Not that we're going to necessarily need to use it.
Okay.
We might do. Bam. Fight. You wounded the monster and it lost 2 stamina.
But I hit it with a metal weapon, so...
Well, we'll treat that first dice as the lightning dice. So if this is a 5 or 6, then you get electrocuted.
No. That's biased.
Fine, okay. I have to
If
roll
I
an
lose,
extra
then I
dice.
double lose in that.
Okay, you didn't get electrocuted.
Okay.
And it lost 2 life. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Fight. Oh, you didn't get electrocuted. Oh, hang on. Let's see if you get electrocuted.
That was it. That was the roll. It rolled 4 again.
Okay, you didn't get electrocuted again. Oh, but you did get hit here and lost 2 stamina. And then I have to roll. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you get 2 extra points of damage. No, it doesn't. It doesn't shoot
But
double
the metal
damage.
as well, so I've got to roll the dice again.
No, but you didn't hit it.
Oh, yeah, I missed.
It attacked you.
I guess.
Bam. Another fight. Oh, you won. Did you get electrocuted? No.
Okay.
Another fight. You lost.
Fuck.
Did you get doubly hit? No.
Okay.
Another fight. You won. Did you get electrocuted? Yes. You lost 2 extra stamina because you got electrocuted. Another fight. It's dead. Did you get electrocuted? Yes. Okay. So you're down at 11 stamina now. That was quite painful.
That was pretty bad.
But the lightning serpent was defeated. Congrats.
Thanks.
That's a boss kill. Well done. That was so exciting, wasn't that? We need some action.
All that rolling.
God, wow, how exciting. Blimey. As you dispense the killing blow, the lightning serpent sinks back into the mist, which melts away, leaving the bridge swaying in bright sunshine. At your feet, you see Dax's aeronaut's helmet.
Ah.
You pick it up, pop it on your head, grateful that goblins have very large heads for their size.
Okay.
You feel better protected and notice that there's a crystal visor built into the helmet. Flipping the visor down, you notice how your vision becomes sharper. You realize it must be magically enhanced. Wearing the aeronaut's helmets will permanently add 1 to your skill. And
Well,
if you suffer a hit from a weapon in battle, roll a dice and on roll a 5 or 6, you can reduce the damage down by 1.
Okay.
There you go. So you can take less damage with your helmet on.
was that 1 to skill? Sorry.
So +1 to skill permanently, yeah.
Nice.
So 14. Dang.
And what's my stamina at now?
Your stamina is
11?
at
19.
11. Yeah.
Oh, it's gone down. Okay, sorry.
That's health.
Yeah.
Stamina is health.
Stamina is
Alright.
health. All right. Well done.
Okay. Should I eat? Can I eat whenever?
Yeah. So I'll carry on to this one. This will give you a chance if you want to. With the bridge now open, you step onto the pleasant island of Cirrus, which produces most of the magically enhanced fruit and veg that feed Pangaria. You're nervous about what the magical energy released by Nimbus may have done to the vegetation.
Uh-oh.
You spot a plume of blue-green smoke in the distance. You realize that the local watch house is not too far away, so that might be worth visiting.
Oh, definitely.
Do you want to visit the plume of blue-green smoke, or investigate the local watch house, or eat?
I'm going to have a snack. Mm-hmm. What does the cuttlefish is 2 health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
See the
number's on
cuttlefish.
there. Yeah, for stamina.
Let's eat the cuttlefish and get 2 stamina back.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
to now?
I guess go to the watch house first, the watchtower.
Okay, sure. Let's have a look. Where's that? 109. Okay, so 243. Sorry, I'm getting lost. So yes, how's it going? You enjoying it? When you reach the watch house,
He didn't even wait for a response.
I
He
just
just went
assumed-
straight on.
I
He just
assumed
went
you
straight
would
on.
have found it. When you reach the watch house, you notice that some grapevines from the local vineyard seem to be growing closer to the building than you remember.
Uh-oh.
You hurry inside. The emptiness within reminds you of the loss of your friends and fellow recruits from the Skywatch.
Ah, they're all dead.
You fervently hope they might still be alive.
No, they're all dead. Wait, most of them had wings, right?
Yeah.
Except
Apart
for my
from-
boss.
Yeah.
He forgot his. Well, he's dead, for sure.
You head for the barracks, hoping that some of the recruits' chests might be open so you can search them for useful supplies.
Yes.
Is Sirius your home island or not?
Baltimore.
No, it's not. So, because it's not your home island, I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit harder. Okay. Checking all the chests, you discover that one of them is unlocked. Would you like to search it or not?
Of course I want to fucking search it.
Okay. Well, you wonder briefly why the chest has been left unopened.
Uh-oh.
But when you lift the lid, you get your answer. The chest bites down on your hand, lose 2 stamina points, and starts to bark and growl at you. It snaps its lid aggressively. Do you have a calming potion?
I do.
Would you like to use it now?
Yes.
If so, turn to 130. If not, you're going to have to fight the chest creature.
It's called a chest creature, not a mimic.
It's called a chest creature.
Chest creature.
That's copyright, isn't it?
Rihanna? Or maybe it is.
Chest
Maybe,
creature.
Wizards have it.
the fighting fantasy legal team went through this book. And they were like, oh, I can't call it a mimic. No.
You pour your potion of calming on the chest creature,
No, in his mouth.
in his mouth,
Yeah.
into the chest. And the lid sinks down, lifeless once more. Inside is a flask of fire oil and a piece of paper. You unfold the paper carefully. It looks like a page from a ledger from one of the fishery docks. A few names are marked on the page, but one, Commander Matthias Tallyman, has been circled several times.
Okay.
Next to it are the words, where is he? You can add the ledger page and fire oil to your equipment list.
Sure.
The fire oil can be used to light a fire. This will either heal you for 3 to warm you up, or damage someone for 3 points
Oh, okay.
in a pinch. if
That's
you want.
kind of cool.
So yeah. So that fight with the lightning serpent really took it out of you, and you realise that you've been
Oh, I'm still. You got to take off 2 stamina, Nina.
for being bitten.
Yeah. My
Um,
cuttlefish just back down to 11.
Would you like to have a little old-fashioned shut-eye, or would you rather carry on with your adventure? What a choice, huh? What choice? Well, you're a bit tired, kids, and you know that this is a safe watch house to sleep in.
What if the the chest creature comes alive? What if I'm in a hurry because there's like a fire down the road? What about these vines that are growing up? No, I'm not going to rest. There's too much going on.
Okay,
I can't just rest.
good point. You head for the watch house door. You're just about to step through when whoosh, 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 vine tendrils shoot
So I
across
may as
in
well have
front of you,
rested then. I may as well have rested.
blocking your exit.
I thought I beat them.
A bunch of grapes explodes in front of you, showering you with acid.
Wait, acid?
Lose 2 stamina points. The rest of the vines from the vineyard start to creep across the ground towards you. Do you want to use a calming potion on the plant?
I don't have one. I
If
used
not,
it on the chest creature.
You are going to have to fight the vines to get out of here alive.
Fine, I'll fight the fucking vines.
You're going to have to fight a grapevine. It's called the Grapes of Wrath.
Oh, is it really?
Grapes of Wrath. Yes. They're not very good, so you'll be all right. What are we? We're skill 14.
It'd be quite ironic if I defeated it by burning it.
Oh, yeah. Skill 7, stamina 8.
That's what they do, and they burn the fruit.
How much
And
life
they
have we
bury
got?
it so it rots.
We on 11 still. Nina?
Chuck it
What
all
we
in
on?
the river.
What we on?
We're on 11 health still.
No, it got reduced down stamina, didn't it?
Stamina's down to 9 now.
Yeah.
Did you not eat anything yet? Did you eat
No,
the?
you didn't
did
eat.
the cuttlefish?
You didn't eat the bread. You
I
had,
haven't eaten the bread yet.
Or the cuttlefish?
You had the
I
cuttlefish.
eaten the cuttlefish.
Oh, so you did go up to 11 then? Because you went up.
Yeah, I
from
went
11.
up to 11, and then I went down because the chest bit me.
Yeah.
What put you down to 9 though?
And then
don't-
the vines burst on me.
Oh,
That was
vines
it.
bursting you.
Yeah.
Right, I see. Okay, wow, you're in trouble. Okay, so
Oh, yeah, what's the helmet do?
Oh yeah, the helmet.
it makes you +1 skill, and if you roll a 5 or a 6 when you get hit, you take 1 less damage.
Okay, but that's only in combat, not when a random thing
Pew, pew, pew.
happens.
No, the helmet helps you for all skill tests, but the sword only helps you for combat skill.
Okay.
These grapes are terrible. You squashed them all. delicious.
Is that it?
Yep,
I
that was.
just
I told you
destroyed
it was a
them.
piece of piss.
What the fuck?
They were not very strong. They were just some grapevines.
Sorry, Nina.
That's all right.
She's still drawing the epic fight, and it's ended.
It was starting to turn into a bit of a hentai. but,
That's
you
all
know.
Wait,
right.
what?
Probably a good
What?
thing we moved on.
Yeah, can you make the tentacles sort of purpley or pink?
Aw.
You fight your way
And can
through
I be making the Ahegao face?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
oh, no,
yeah, yeah.
don't do it
Sorry,
on
what
camera.
face?
What? I know. Why didn't you show me?
You pronounced it so well.
Huh?
Can you fight your way through the angry vines until they retreat away from the door, giving you enough time to escape.
Okay.
You notice a bunch of unexploded grapes lying on the floor.
Grenades.
You prod them very gently with your sword, but they seem more stable when not connected to the vine. Would you like to pick them up?
Yes.
You add
Free grenades, boys.
some grapes to your adventure sheet, which are potentially grenades. You leave the watch house. I can always say warehouse when I see it. You leave the watch house, and I'm just wondering if you should go north or try and locate a goblin flyer when you hear an indistinct yelling in the distance. Would you like to investigate the plume of blue-grey smoke or the sound of the yelling or head north?
I guess the yelling might be more time sensitive. I don't know if time sensitivity makes any difference.
Yelling does seem more important.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hello? Do you need help?
Oh, shit.
What?
You cautiously follow the sound of the yelling to an orchard. There you find an elderly woman grasping a spade and fending off a marauding fruit tree which has come alive. Instead of the beautiful spiky red fruit that the tree normally bears, the branches have changed into tiny snapping dragon heads. One of the heads lunges at the woman and she smacks it away with a shovel. The head looks dazed for a moment and then turns to stream fire at her.
Oh.
She uses her shovel as a shield, but the metal melts away.
Oh, shit.
She's out of defenses. She drops the melted shovel, rolls up her sleeves, and readies her fists. If she's going to go out, she'll go out swinging.
Oh wow.
Can I throw the grenade grapes at her so she can use them?
No, that's not an
No,
option.
that's probably for the best.
You cannot leave the old woman to fend herself
No.
against the plant, so you engage the dragon fruit tree in battle yourself.
Is it already time for a break?
Oh my God.
shit.
Barely made any progress, Simon.
Barely made any progress.
Don't worry.
I'm happy not to have a break.
We'll hang on. We'll have a quick break because we need to do so. And I also just want to quickly read some of these lovely messages from folks because we are doing the Jingle Jam.
It's all for charity.
Thank you to M Spike Zero who says Simon is my hero.
Ooh.
Thanks to all
Thank
of the
you.
Yogscast. Bearded Borval says another year, another Jingle Jam. Still great fun and good charities. Fighting Fantasy with Simon and Lewis is one of my favourites ever since I first saw it. Warm wishes from a tired nurse in Sweden. Well, thank you for your hard work.
Thank you for your service.
And generosity. Holy crap. Pedguin has donated. He says, I wanted to forward the money that I earned this year from my OnlyFans. When I started my OnlyFans,
Yeah.
I was introduced and my eyes were opened to, oh my gosh.
You can't read that.
Pedguin, it's very kind of you. He's donating
Can't read that.
to 125, which is a charity that
Oh, you
helps.
could read that. It's fine, actually.
Is this okay to read? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is okay. He said, when I started my OnlyFans, I was introduced and my eyes were opened to the dialogue surrounding stigma and harmful opinions regarding sex workers. So I would like to pay that forward to those who are affected.
Look how much money he fucking made.
He made £256
The
off
fuck?
of his OnlyFans.
Jesus
somehow.
Christ, Ped.
And he's
Thank you,
donated it towards
Pedguin.
the charity which helps with sex work in the bundle. So that's really, really kind of you. Holy crap.
What a fucking legend.
What a gesture. I appreciate that. Jimmy Rustler says, been watching you guys since Jaffa Factory. This is the first year I've had money to donate. Thank you, Jimmy. And, of course, big thank you to No Name Provided, who was given so much money this year. No Name Provided, that's all of you guys out there. Thank you so much for your support. Huge numbers on these charities. It's amazing. Jingle Jam is great. All right, we're going to have a quick 5-minute break.
Got to buy the bundle before midnight, and then it's gone.
So wet our whistle. Yeah, is
So
that when they're
make
stopping
sure you
it?
get it. This is your last chance tonight.
Yeah, you better get on with it. Meanwhile, Nina's drawn a dragon tree and an old woman with a spade. And we're going to fight that in a minute.
Lol.
Be right back. Be right back. Hello, welcome back to our Fighting Fantasy stream.
Hang on.
Jingle
Farting
Jam
Fantasy.
2020.
So Ross was in the office. He dropped by Ross Hornsby, with his little doggo.
Yes,
Murphy.
oh my god. So much energy.
So I wanted to stroke the lovely velvety ears of Murphy. And so I approached Murphy. Murphy approached me, very excited to greet me.
Very
And
excited.
He raised up on his hind legs, and one of his front legs, the paw, went straight in my bollocks. And naturally, I was slightly taken aback. And I thought, oh
Ross
well.
has trained him to punch you in the balls.
I was like, oh well.
Well-trained dog.
Shit happens. Left it 30 seconds. Tried to say hello to Murphy again. The same thing happened.
Oh my god, he's a master. He's a Hatfields
Same thing
doggo.
happened.
Well-trained. Good, Murphy. Good boy.
Twice in a row.
Get him in the bollocks. Get him in the bollocks, Murphy. Get him in the bollocks. Good job. Oh my god, poor you. So you're about to fight a...
Wait, what?
You're about to fight a marauding dragon fruit tree with a old woman.
Okay, and that's Murphy there.
She is known as Maud the Mauler, apparently. Maud the Mauler from her adventuring days.
I will save you, Maud.
She's a tough old broad.
Maud the Broad.
Yeah, so let's do the fight, shall we? I'm just going to click here, I think. Bam. You wounded the monster and it lost 2 stamina. Bam. You wounded the monster and it lost 2 stamina. Bam. Oh, Simon, your skills are so high that you can't.
The high skill is very important.
You really have to roll very low to lose this. The dragon fruit tree is dead. You win.
Okay.
Thank you, officer,
Says the woman.
Good job you turned up when you did. I wasn't looking forward to trying to give these little buggers the old 1-2 punch.
She says. She didn't say buggers. She said fellows, but I bridged it. I made it different. You feel better as Maud pats you on the back. Add 1 point to your luck score
Oh! She increased my luck.
for saving an old woman.
So I went from 7 to 10 now.
Please tell me,
Thank you,
what's
old woman.
happened over at the Nimbus? My daughter is in the Skywatch and went over there for the meeting.
She's dead now.
I'm very worried
Move on.
about what might have happened to her.
She's dead.
Do you want to tell her that you don't know, or tell her that everything is all right? They're the 2 options.
I don't know. She's not dead, Nina.
Oh.
I'll be honest with her. I don't know.
You say that
investigating.
honestly you don't know, but you're doing everything you can to find out what caused the explosion.
Officer Somin on the case.
She gives you a
my
hard
bobble.
stare, weighing up what you just said.
Oh, my officer Somin. Well, you'll be needing a bit of help then.
She says, going into her little cottage and coming out with a warhammer and a healing potion.
Holy shit!
Wow, there you go. So, if you wish to use the warhammer, you may add 1 point of any damage you cause an opponent, so it will do 3 damage instead of 2, but it will reduce your attack strength by 1 due to its weight, and you'll have to switch it out from the dagger. So you got to choose. Healing potions will restore 4 stamina points, so yeah, your healing potion that you've got already will restore 4.
Okay.
Up to you.
So now I've got 2 of them.
Yeah, probably worth drinking one, but...
Shall I eat? I'll eat the bread.
Eat some bread from the old woman's house.
I'll eat my bread in her house
Yeah, have a lemonade.
because there was lemonade.
Yeah, it won't help though. It's horrible. It's piss. It's old woman piss.
Oh my god!
Don't
Oh
worry.
my god!
Would you like to investigate the plume of blue-grey smoke or head north?
The plume, yeah, absolutely. Finally gonna get there.
Okay, so when you reach the edge of the field that is the source of the smoke plume, you realise it's not smoke at all, but a large blue-green mist coming from a storm crystal that is embedded in the middle of a cabbage field, close to a small shed.
Okay.
It looks like a bigger version of the one that your wings are powered by, although it's cracked and very badly damaged.
Is this one of the fucking things keeping the island in the air?
Yeah, it must have been thrown here after the explosion on Nimbus.
Oh! So it's from Nimbus.
Would you like to investigate the shed? Bit weird. Would you like
What shed?
to use the storm crystal? There's a shed, a small shed next to the crystal.
Okay.
Would you like to investigate the shed, or would you like to charge up your wings storm crystal that
don't
will allow
need
you to
to.
fly to another island?
I don't need to charge it. It's fully charged. I'll go in the shed.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
What do you mean?
No, it's fine. On the way to the shed, you pass by an empty wooden frame. A crow perches on it, preening itself.
Hello.
It caws angrily and takes flight when a large cabbage is hurled at it. A straw-filled figure lumbers out from behind the shed.
It's a fucking scarecrow.
It's a scarecrow.
Is it an enemy I'm going to have to defeat in battle?
It plucks a couple of heavy-looking cabbages and aims them at your head.
You little shit.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to fucking stab it. That's what I'd like to do.
The scarecrow, you chop it up, and all that is left is a ball of straw and cabbages. You breathe a sigh of relief.
Is that it?
You've heard that cabbage leaves can be soothing, so you rub 2 of them on you. Heal 2 stamina points.
What? What? Was it an easy fight that you just skipped?
Yeah, it was like such an easy fight.
Okay.
2 stamina.
Oh no, so there's 2 cabbage leaves. You could take one with you and rub one on you to heal 2.
I'll use both of them.
Okay, you heal 4 stamina points then. Now that you reach the little shed, you find a calming potion inside.
Okay, good.
And a small hand axe. Record these items on your adventure sheet.
Okay. Nina will.
Nina will do that. Okay.
Carving. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
What did I pick up before? I picked up like a ledger and...
Yeah, you had like a little ledger. It's in there somewhere. Don't worry. You've got a load of crap in your bag. I'll remind you.
Ledger.
You reach the north end of the island.
I've got 2 healing potions as well.
You reach the north end of the island and look around for the goblin flyer, which normally takes the inhabitants onto the other islands.
Yeah.
You find the flyer, but his balloon is deflated, and the pilot is rummaging angrily in his tool bag while muttering to himself.
Someone popped his balloon.
Would you look at that?
He grumbles, gesturing to his damaged balloon.
I was just having a spot of lunch minding my own business when I hears a huge bang and a great big rock hits the old girl and gives her a gaping big hole in the side. I dropped my best pie over the edge of the island.
No, not the pie.
That's right. There, old girl, he murmurs, stroking the deflated balloon.
Ugh.
Soon as Grax finds you a patch up and some glue, we'll get you floating about again.
Glue.
You ask if you can be of any help. Thank you, officer. If you happen upon something I can fashion into a patch, that would help. Or if you got some coin, you could just charge up the crystal in the hovers of yours. You've already got your charged up. You're already charged.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can turn to 80 then in that case.
So am I just flying to the next island?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You don't need his balloon, because the balloon would let it not use up your batteries. But
He'll find a patch. He'll fix it in time. I don't need him. I can just fly.
do you want to visit Altos, the water island, or Cumulus, where you came from?
I guess the place I haven't been to,
Okay,
the water island.
let's do it. So,
She got Red Bull. Has Nina got Red Bull? Oh, fuck.
what you?
Oh,
It's the only way I'm
fuck.
going, guys. It's the only way I can keep up.
It's like she has her own pair of hover wings, isn't it, Lewis? Because they give you wings, don't they, Red Bulls?
Nice.
You jump off the island and point
sounds
yourself towards Altos. You hover and fly. You've not had a chance to visit Altos before during your brief time in the Skywatch.
She's flying.
And as you descend, the sentient clouds which are farmed there, known as cloudkin, scatter like frightened sheep.
What are they?
Cloud
Flowers?
The sentient clouds that are
Clouds.
farmed there, called cloudkin,
They're called cloudkin.
scatter away
And
like
people
you can bring back
farm
the
them.
oh no,
They're sentient, but people farm them.
Yeah.
What for?
Some
Their
of
milk?
some of them shed a little water as they float speedily away from you. You drink in the beautiful sight of Altos from above.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say I'd drink in the water.
You drink in the beautiful sight of Altos from above.
Rihanna, you can't talk about water dripping out of a cloud sheep and then the next line be you drink in.
Lakes, rivers, and waterfalls sparkle in the sunshine. But in your joy at seeing Altos, you fly too close to a mother cloudkin who has several young cloudkin drifting around her.
She's going to get angry. She's going to get protective of her young.
The young ones flee to their mother in fright and fold themselves into her fluffy, cloudy depths.
Oh,
She lashes out at you with a bolt of lightning, which hurts and does 3 stamina points worth of damage.
Fuck!
If you're still alive, you scrape off the worst of the mud.
Mud?
Your hover wings aren't too badly damaged.
What do you mean mud?
Well, you've been knocked out of the sky.
Oh,
by,
I'm on the floor, covered in
you
mud.
fell
now.
to the ground.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
Can
sorry.
I punch the cloud?
No, you've now fallen out of the
It's
sky.
too late.
You're an idiot.
Oh, that was unavoidable.
That was unavoidable. You are now on a Cloudkin farm.
Okay, -3 stamina.
Maybe the farmer will be able to help you.
Well, I hope so.
Okay. So, as you get nearer to the farm seems unusually quiet. There are no workers outside, and there are even a few discarded tools lying around. Something bad has happened here. Suddenly, there's a thunderous growl. A big black Cloudkin floats out from behind one of the farm buildings, lightning sparking from within its swirling dark depths. This is like no fluffy Cloudkin you've ever seen before. The energy from the Nimbus must have mutated it from a benign rain cloud into
I've
an
got the
angry
crystal.
ball of storm energy.
I can use the crystal to cleanse it of its evilness, right?
Not in this option.
Oh.
A young woman dressed in waterproof farming clothes throws you a Cloudkin staff, a special staff used in the farming of clouds.
What the fuck? Okay.
Let's subdue this storm, she shouts over the rumbling, thunderous growls of the Stormkin.
Okay.
Together, you must fight the Stormkin. You may add 2 points to your attack while fighting with this woman. And you also may reduce... It's the DAF buff. It's the same buff as with DAF.
Right.
So we are 16 temporarily, and it
Okay.
is 10. Very strong.
I'm not giving myself the buff from the other weapon as well, am I?
Well, yes, you can. I've given you. I'm keeping you with the dagger because the dagger's putting you on 14.
Right. But I
if
got to
you-
use the
If you want
staff.
to change to the hammer,
What's the staff do?
I think you're holding the staff and the dagger, right?
sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, actually, good point.
Does the staff have stats?
Good point.
Or anything?
Good point. I'm gonna minus you 1 off the skill
Oh,
for that.
okay.
'Cause you told me. All right, cool. Let's see how this fight goes. Blam. You wounded this.
How do you wound a cloud?
Do you want to just tell me what's happening?
Okay, I'm holding a metal stick and I'm attempting to hurt a cloud.
Well, it's working.
Prodding it with a stick.
You have defeated the monster. You didn't take a single point of damage. You rolled perfectly.
Okay.
And
Low skill. That's the thing. The high skill is a bit...
is really
Overpowered.
crazy on the battles. But you haven't even had to test your luck once yet. So I don't know what routes we're not taking where you need to test your luck. With a last roar of thunder, the Stormkin disintegrates into thin air. The Cloudkin farmer is not your friend, Nemi, because this isn't your home island. My bad. I was reading the wrong one.
Okay.
Good work, officer, says the Cloudkin farmer, whose name is Nemi.
Hello, Nemi. Glad to be of service.
I hate to take out a Cloudkin, but that one was too far gone. You tell her what's happening. Go on, tell her what's happening.
There was an island in the sky. It blew up. It blown up. I'm the only survivor. I'm investigating. Thanks for the stick.
You're welcome. Thanks for the help, officer. You're welcome to keep that Cloudkin staff.
Thanks.
Could you keep an eye out for Flaps, my best Canidor? All of my Canidors have scattered when the
What the
explosion
fuck
occurred.
is a Canador? And why is it called Flaps? Jesus Christ.
Why don't you... Oh, she reaches into her pocket. This might come in useful for you too, she says, giving you a pear. Add the pear to your provisions. Once you eat it, it will heal 2 stamina points.
Eat the pear. Eat the pear.
Okay.
I eat the pear.
Eat it straight away.
Yeah.
All right.
Very hungry.
What's
It's
that?
hungry poking a fucking stick at a cloud.
If you wish to use the... If you choose to use the wooden Cloudkin staff, it will increase your attack strength by 1 point against Cloudkins. Actually,
But I can just always use the dagger and it just gives me 1 skill all the time.
yeah.
Okay. So if I just use the dagger, I go up to
14 where you are now, yeah.
Okay.
Well, just about, yeah. But if you use the hammer, you go down to 12, but you do 1 extra damage.
Okay.
And if you use the Cloudkin staff, you reduce your attack strength by 1 against anything that isn't Cloudkin as well.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Is that clear, everyone?
Is everyone following that? Would you like to report into the Altos police station, or would you like to head towards the obvious landmark on the island, a giant waterfall?
I want to go to the police station.
Okay.
Officer Somin, reporting for duty.
Okay, cool. Now, suddenly, a globule of sticky glue flies through the air straight towards you. Test your luck.
Oh, we were just saying.
Yeah, we haven't tested our luck for a while. Test our luck. What are we on? What's the luck?
Our luck is at 10. We got it buffed quite considerably.
Test, you were lucky!
Okay,
There you
so
go.
we're down to 9.
So something happened while you were walking to the station. You managed
Isn't
to...
success reduces it as well?
Yeah.
Everything reduces it.
You managed to dodge the incoming globule, but you still have to deal with whatever launched it. A giant toad waddles out of the swamp,
Fucking toad.
blocking your path. It readies itself to launch another gloopy missile in your direction. Would you like to fight the creature, or would you like to use your calming potion?
I'm going to fight it. I'm going to squish it.
You square up to the giant toad,
I hate
preparing
frogs.
to battle it to the death. This is a very froggy toad.
Remember, there's no taxonomical difference between frogs and toads. It's like pretty arbitrary what makes a frog and
What are you
makes a
going to
toad.
fight it with? Dagger, hammer, or what?
Hammer. I'm going to smash it
Hammer.
with a fucking hammer. So my skill's 13?
So you drop a skill, but every attack does 1 extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it.
And my luck is 9. Nina.
oh,
Sorry, you got to track a lot of
That's
things.
all right. That's why I made this.
Fight. You wounded the monster, and it lost 3 stamina. Oh my god.
Fucking gonna splat it. Gonna splat the fuck.
Splat. You wounded it, and it lost another 3 stamina. Splat. Okay, you just one-shot this poor toad. That is not a cool way to end up as a big sky frog. Very sad.
Oh.
The giant toad disintegrates into a gelatinous heap.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Can you squash it, like squeeze it vertically once you've finished making it into like as if it's been like squashed by a car?
Oh.
You notice some goo sticking to a nearby leaf. Would you like to pick up the sticky frog goo? Sticky toad goo.
I don't see why not.
Sure.
Let's pick up the frog goo.
Add sticky toad goo to your equipment list.
Sticky toad goo. What the fuck?
There you go. That's good stuff. Is that it there? Goop.
Goop.
Nice.
Oh.
Very good.
Does it smell it? No. Can't make that joke.
You arrive at the watch house. You try the door,
What's in the box?
but it's locked.
That was a head in the box. Spoiler.
You press your ear to the wood of the police station, and you can hear loud snoring inside.
What the fuck?
What would you like to do?
I bang on the fucking door. Wake up, you little shit! Bloody island's falling out of the sky. You're sleeping on the job. I almost got gooed by a frog / toad. Look, this is its goo. And I hold up the goo.
You
I do all of that, Lewis.
you bash open the door, and the door bursts open.
Yeah.
You step inside and follow the sound of the snoring. It seems to be coming from the back room off the barracks. As you enter, you hear a whooshing noise and catch sight of a log heading towards your face. Test your skill. I'm pretty sure your
Test my skill. I don't think I can ever lose.
I think your skill is like so high that I
can't
think you
lose.
actually can't lose because you've got max skill now. Your visor. What happens? Tell me what happens.
Have you ever seen a film called The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves?
I have.
It famously said, "Why do we come?"
Is that what he said in it?
Yeah.
Really? I don't remember that.
So what he does is he does this thing where I'll try and recreate it now. So in slow motion he goes, and the
like the backstroke.
the log flies by in slow motion.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. Almost word for word, weirdly.
What's that, Nina?
I don't know.
Why do you always draw me nude?
I'm not finished.
You stand up and see a fellow Skywatch officer looking confused. He swung a log at you. Who are you? The man asks. And how did you get out of the citadel?
Officer Somin, I flew on the wings.
He stops himself, realizing he's given away something. You feel anger rising within you.
Wait a minute. He's a baddie!
Did this Skywatch officer know what was going to happen in the citadel? Before he can react, you pin him against the wall with your sword at his neck and demand he tells you what he knows. Nothing, I swear. I just got a message saying not to go to the meeting at the Nimbus this morning. It didn't say why. When I saw what happened, I decided to hide out here. What do you want to say?
So was the snoring noise him sawing logs?
No, he was. He was
okay.
like, yeah. What do you want to say?
I don't believe you.
What else? What do you want to know from him?
Who told you?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what you ask him. You say, "Who told you?" He says he's hesitant to answer, although you hate to threaten a fellow member of the Skywatch. This is no time for secrets.
I don't care that much.
You push the cutting edge of your sword against his throat. Easy now. You wouldn't kill a fellow Skywatch officer, would you?
Try me, motherfucker! I've had a hard day!
No, please, he begs. Don't do this. If you let me live, I won't cause any trouble and I'll find a way to help you, I swear. Do you want to let him live or do you want to kill him? Wow, you can actually choose that.
Jesus. Chat saying kill him. That doesn't seem right. I can't just murder a man. What is he? I don't know if he's guilty of anything. I can't just murder him. I'm not gonna kill him. That's insane.
You lower your sword and tell him that he better not cross your path again or you won't be so merciful. Thank you, he whispers. I'll find a way to help you, I promise. He passes you a crumpled note.
Oh.
See? I was telling the truth.
A crumpled note. Thank you, sir.
Add the code word Galen to your adventure sheet. I guess that was his name. The note reads, whatever you do, don't go to the Nimbus this morning. Your friend, Paxlow. You recognize the name as that of a goblin who works on Asperitas, the island of technomancy. You also find an apple.
Oh.
Would you like to eat the apple?
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's so wet.
Why are you chewing?
It's a double decker. Sorry, it's a dinky decker.
Oh, my ears.
Oh, it restores 3 health. Yeah, I will. Look, Nina's put a 3 next to it, so I know it's good.
Restores 2 health. There you go.
Nina!
Heal 2 health.
I swear I read.
What a difficult decision.
Oh, God, maybe
it could have been poisoned.
Could have been a different apple.
You head
It
outside
could have been a mimic.
and look up at Altos' great waterfall. It is a source of
apple, Nina.
water so pure that many Pangarians believe it can heal you. You
I
climb.
take off all of my clothes in one slick motion.
Oh,
That is an option.
Everything comes off. I'm stark bollock naked.
You are
I
naked.
squat over the pool so that the first thing that touches the water are my testicles because Murphy kicked me in them twice. I need to make sure they're healed.
Right. You dip your testicles in the healing waters
Yeah.
of Altos for a few minutes.
The water's cold.
for a
They
few-
shrink. They retract.
For a few moments, the feel of its cooling waters closing over your testicles is refreshing and delightful. But then you feel something grasp around your testes.
What the fuck? No!
Roll 1 dice. If you roll a 1 or 2, turn to 154. If you roll a 3 or 4, turn to 262.
Am I going to lose my
If
balls?
you roll a 5 or a 6, turn to 359.
Oh my god, it's 3 different... Okay, roll the 1 dice.
You ready?
Yep. 2.
Oh,
What's
that's
that?
not probably a good one, is it?
Probably not good. It's probably not good.
You going to be all right?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
You struggle against whatever is restraining you, fervently trying to reach the surface, but it pulls you down. Down, down, down. Your adventure is over.
What?
It's an instant death.
Oh shit!
Fucking dice roll, instant death. Fuck off. Now it feels like an old fighting fantasy book.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even get to test my luck. It was just a dice roll.
Yeah,
And there's a 1 in 3 chance of you instantly dying.
I assume so.
It was a 1 or a 2, right?
1 or 2. 1 or 2 is... There's a 1 in 3 chance, yeah, of instant dying. I don't know what the middle chance is.
1 in 3 chance.
Is it, maybe the middle chance is death as well.
Roll
Right.
again. Roll again. We're having that. I lost 1 life, Nina. Take a
Yes,
life
for
off.
adding life.
How many lives have you got?
Oh, we
3.
did that.
3 lives?
Yeah.
When did you say this was
That's
the thing?
2. Oh, thank you, Karen Skip, for donating. That's a little reference to one of my Skyrim streams. Well, several of my Skyrim streams, Lewis. You wouldn't know, though, because you...
Because of what?
don't watch my streams.
Oh my god. Great Jingle Jam this year, but thank god it's over. I can't stand any more of that cringy meowing Christmas song. Oh well, fortunately,
Wow,
Jingle
fuck
Jam
you.
is over, so you
shit.
don't have to worry anymore about it. He donated £200 to say that.
Oh,
So I think he's allowed.
Thank you very much for being very generous and giving that money to charity.
Uh,
But also eat shit.
Walker, the balls are extra live, someone said in chat. Walker donated. He says, this year has been better than for me than most people, so I figured I would give a little bit back to help some people in need. Walker, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm burping.
Do you need me to
Burp for me.
rub your balls?
Is that normally good for hiccups?
That's what my uncle used to do. Never had any hiccups. Never had any hiccups. I made sure I never had hiccups.
Right. Jesus Christ.
You watching Gary? Shout out to you.
Oh,
Uncle Gary. Kevin from Amazon says, been watching
no
since
filter.
the Israfel days. Nina's Jingle Cats was the best. Truly cursed art
Oh.
is a rare treasure. Thank you very much,
God.
Kevin. Thank you to Zodiac Wolf.
She's relishing it.
Thank you to Mark B. Thank you to Space Cowboy. Fight Fancy, my favourite Jingle Jam stream. Thank you, Robble Mao. Thank you. Very funny name. Thank you, Peter Jolson. He says, looking forward to Fight Fantasy stream every year. I love it. Hashtag bring back Riddle Bros. I love Simon's Peculiar Portions as well.
Check out Tom's channel, Angry Tom, for the Little Hope playthrough. That's some Riddle Bros. there
Oh,
for you.
shit. Thank
Might
you to
miss.
Jangle Cat, who's given a hundo during the Fighting Fantasy stream. Thank you so much. Hot Dog Shooter has donated on the second dono ever, but it's hundo. Hot Dog Shooter, big dono. Thank you so much, hundo. Ouija, although I have been able to find happiness this year, I'm hoping this donation will brighten someone else's. Ouija, that's a very nice thing to do. Thank you so much, and I hope 2021 is a better one for you.
That wasn't even from this stream. This was your previous stream.
He's still watching. He's probably still watching Ouija.
Are you still watching, Ouija? You better be.
Thank you very much to No Name Provided, who says, I finally have a full-time job. P.S. I may or may not have put the Jaffa Space Agency logo on a satellite and sent it into space.
amazing.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God. That means that will live on beyond us, you know? Some
Aliens might get the satellites first.
some alien will find that and be like, the Jaffa Space Agency. Oh. And they'll, like, worship us.
Well, they'll worship Jaffas.
A good outcome. Thank you, Cars. Thank you, Kejirus. Thank you to
You
No Name
alright?
Provided.
Yeah,
Is this Simon's
Cars?
extra life? Is that Simon's extra life there?
What are you doing? Stop humping me.
You struggle against whatever is restraining you, kicking out with both feet. You surface quickly and swim up to the shore.
Okay. I live for another day.
You reach the shore, vowing to never go for a swim again. If you would like to walk along the bank to get close to the great waterfall, turn to 75.
So did it not heal me at all?
No. If you would like to go back and head back to the police station, you said it would have been there. We'll go
Just
along the
waterfall.
bank.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Well, that was a bit of a dangerous diversion. As you get nearer to the waterfall, you spy tracks in the mud. You crouch down. They look like paw prints. Fresh ones. You look up beyond the waterfall and see a goblin flyer moored at the top of the cliffs. You could use it to travel to more of the islands. But is your work done here? Do you want to investigate these paw prints or head on to the next island?
Investigate the paw prints?
Oh my god, is it going to be the thing from the title?
I hope so.
Going to be this thing? Is it going to be a cute flying fox boy? Oh, I went to the wrong one. 299. My bad. What's happening?
If you keep saying the page numbers, someone in chat will remember where you were at anyway.
Yes. After a while, the paw prints become muddy scuffs on the rocks, leading to a hidden cave behind the waterfall.
Oh my god.
Would you like to enter the hidden cave behind the
Of
waterfall?
course I want to enter the hidden cave behind the waterfall. That's where the treasure is.
As you slowly creep into the cave, you can hear a sound that alternates between growling and whining. Something large approaches from out of the shadows, eyes glowing. What do you want to do?
Throw the calming potion at it.
The shadow unfolds a pair of wings. As it gets closer, you can see it's a Canador, or rather it was a Canador. It's Flaps, cries Nemi.
Flaps!
Flaps snarls, revealing wickedly sharp teeth. Good boy, easy, says Nemi.
Calm down, Flaps.
It's me. Flaps whimpers a little. The elemental energy hasn't corrupted him yet, but it can't be long before it does.
So I can use the empty crystal to get the nastiness out.
You can. Flap. It works quickly and Flap starts to shrink in size.
Oh.
The glow leaves his eyes and his fur stops sparking. He shakes his head and looks confused, and then he bounds forward and punches you in the balls. Okay, boy. Okay.
God damn it.
Enough, you say. He backs off, and you go to cuddle him again, and once again, he punches you in the
God
balls.
fucking damn it. Every time.
Lose 2 stamina points.
Really?
No.
Oh.
There you go. Gain 2 gold pieces. There's some of them in the cave.
Oh.
Okay, cool. That's all.
Haven't had an opportunity to use any of this gold in a while. In a hot minute.
In a hot minute. No, you haven't. But maybe on the other islands there will be.
Flaps has got to be shrunk down as well, Nina.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, what a lovely boy. Oh, thank God.
Excuse me.
The goblin flyer bobs up and down on the breeze as you approach.
I thought you were drawing his lipstick.
However, the pilot sits nearby.
Oh, Nina!
What are you doing?
It's fine. It's a silhouette of his leg.
Oh, yeah, silhouette of his leg. That's all it is, guys.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, I'm just going to fucking leave.
Yeah, just leave it, Nina. Just leave it. It's fine.
You speak.
Sorry, Lewis.
You speak with the goblin who's about to pilot the flyer, and he says, "I'm only licensed to take you to Incus. If you want, you can take the North Flyer port from there to Esperitas. If you want to visit Cirrus or Cumulus, you'll have to fly over there yourself."
I've been to them, haven't I? So, yeah, sure. Let's go to the place.
Would you like to go to Incus,
Incus. Sure.
the fishing island? Ooh, very cool.
Okay. So I'm going to be attacked by a fucking octopus or something.
Yeah.
Squid. A kraken.
Incus. Incus floats slightly lower than the other islands, which makes it easy to get there. Easy to get down to the sea. Various craft are built and used by the Incus Islanders to sail down to the ocean and bring back up fresh fish, seaweed, coral, shells, and other sea-borne bounties to the lands above. The craft are embedded with storm crystals that allow them to zip up and down. as
Fruit de la
required.
mer.
Very occasionally, Pangarian fishermen have rescued shipwreck survivors from the waters. If those survivors require aid that cannot be administered to the fishermen by the fishermen themselves, they are taken to Pangaria and given aid and sanctuary. Keeping the secrets of Pangaria safe is one of the first rules that every islander knows. You disembark.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, if the code word Galen is in your adventure sheet, turn
It
to
is.
337. Right. Okay, well in that case...
I don't know why it was there. It was pretty random, but...
Oh, Galen was the guard who you decided not to kill.
Oh.
You are just about to set off into Incus when a cloaked figure runs up and presses a small package into your hand.
Oh. Lucky me.
Nina.
Hey,
Is
what?
he an Amazon delivery driver?
Sure.
Okay.
Galen says thank you. The figure hisses before running off. Inside the package is 2 more gold pieces and a potion
Yeah,
a
potion.
potion of proficiency.
Increases skill.
If you drink this potion, you can ignore any penalties you suffer from using your weapon of choice
Oh, God.
and add 2 points to your attack strength for 1 battle only.
Okay.
Okay?
Boss fight shit. Oh my God, I got so much stuff.
You just have to decide what the boss is.
Jesus.
You know, that's the trouble in this, isn't it? Trouble in this game. You never know where the boss is.
It'll be on the last island.
The piece is interrupted by the sound of screams and clashing metal. You follow the noise towards one of the docks. You reach it to find a couple of fishermen in a frantic battle with an enormous crab.
A crab. I said squid. I said octopus. Crab.
You fear the energies released from the explosion on Nimbus are responsible and have enraged the creature. The fishermen aren't faring at all well, and you see them getting swept aside and chopped up by the creature's massive claws.
Nina, have you ever seen a crab
I don't
before?
think I have. I can't remember what they fucking look like.
I love where this
Why do
is
they got a
going,
mouth
though.
like that? It's not what crab mouths look like.
No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
The eyes don't even...
Oh, yeah.
It's got little stalk eyes.
It's like a
doesn't
weird Pokemon.
It looks like muck.
It's up to you to stop the giant crab. The giant crab has a skill 8 and a stamina of 9.
Can I pour melted butter on it? And like... Oh, God, I do have a hammer. That'd be useful.
Giant crab. Oh, yeah. Do you want to use that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now it looks like something from a fucking nightmare.
Oh, shit. The crab hits you. You lost 2 stamina, but you kill it in 3 shots because you do 3 damage with the hammer.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, 3. It's
gone
only got 9
already.
life. Crunch.
Did I take any
cracked it.
damage?
You took 2 damage, yeah.
Okay, 2 damage.
It nipped you. It nipped you a little bit.
Nipped.
Yeah.
They do that with the claws.
Unbelievable, says one of the fishermen coming out of hiding, looking extremely relieved. One moment I'm walking through the fresh catches shed. Next thing I know, I'm fighting for my life. Still, this'll feed a few families for weeks, says another fisherman, poking at the corpse with his foot. One of the fishermen gets a large shell saw and
What?
starts hacking off one of the monster's large claws.
Jesus.
Delicious.
He picks up another implement, and before you know it, you've been given a whole lump of crab meat.
Oh!
It smells a bit fishy, but you can eat it.
Crab.
And you can use the pincer like a club. If you
Okay.
want.
Shall I eat the crab? I'll eat the crab meat. Just eat it. Just wolf
Okay.
it down. Anytime I get food, I'm just going to eat it.
Heal 6 stamina.
6!
Wow.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
'cause you
it.
got 2 pieces. All right.
Well, that
Very
brings me up to
nourishing.
full if I eat both.
Very nourishing.
So, fuck it.
Crabs are people, though, so technically what you're doing here is...
Yeah, they're not, though, are they? Also,
Wow.
I'm a dwarf, so...
Oh, that's true. Dwarves not people.
Oh, shit.
Your guess. Oh, you asked the
very
fisherman.
much
You asked the fisherman what happened on Nimbus. Your guess is good as ours, says the fisherman who gave you the pincer. We lost a good few boats when Nimbus came down. One of the bathyspheres too. We tried to reach them, but the waters were too choppy. And huge storm came in, pushing us away from the island. We had to bring up all the boats as soon as possible. You're curious to know what happened to the Nimbus after it landed in the water.
Curious to know about that accent.
It was still afloat when I brought my boat down, chimed in another fisherman.
But things down there were getting right dangerous. All this fog came in and gale force winds. Never seen it that bad. Never seen it that bad, Simon, down there. Gosh, turn to 331.
What accent is that?
It's the
is he a Jordan?
the Altus, wherever,
Jordan,
the island,
I think.
wherever you are. Yeah.
Sunderland? He's somewhere northern.
How do I get down there? You ask. I wouldn't if I were you, officer. Not until the storms pass. But if you're hell bent on reaching it, I'd say that you have to take one of our bathyspheres. That means going to see Matix. You can either find her at the bathysphere shed on the eastern dock, or near her home, near the flyer port.
Right, so I got to pick one of them.
Do you want to show them the ledger page that you found on Cirrus?
Oh, sure.
Let's see if they can make head or tail of it. Oh, it's from here, one of the men confirms, peering at it closely. Don't recognize that name, though. Might be something to do with that ship from the mainland that went down a few months back. Don't know much about it. Maybe ask around. Okay, so this you found a ledger page with a name on it, do you remember?
Yeah.
Captain something.
Don't know what it's related
But
to.
it was
just in a
circled.
chest in the watchtower.
Yeah, the watchmen were watching this man, Captain Hallis or something.
Method. No.
Method, something.
No, that was the other. I've got no
Something
idea. I'm
like
not keeping
that.
track of the character names.
Do you wish to head to the eastern dock or head to northern Incus where she lives,
Let's-
Matix's house?
Let's head to the house first.
Okay. Sure. So you've got to walk all the way across the island to her house.
Yeah. Hello? Anyone in? Hello?
Okay. Right. You begin to walk north and ask for directions towards Matix's house. Everyone you speak to tells you to follow the sound of banging and cussing. You soon hear noises like a wheelbarrow being hit with a brick and swearing. You rancid son of a rancid mole hog! You
Jeez, Lewis,
fetid
careful, there
pile
might be
of
children watching.
badger excrement!
Oh my goodness.
work,
this
damn
language.
you, work!
Heavens above.
At the source of the sound is a bathysphere hanging from the rafters of a large workshop attached to a much smaller house and surrounded by every conceivable tool and mechanical part. The bathysphere is a spherical craft made
What
from
the fuck?
reinforced metal
Look what Nina's got.
with
Yeah.
portholes in its sides and a large one at the front. You notice small storm crystals embedded in it and large mechanical claws. It is called the Barnacle. You call out
Blistering barnacle.
Matix's name. Matix? Hello?
Hello?
A goblin head peeks out of the bathysphere, covered in grime and looking very frustrated. You don't happen to have a what's-it on you, do you? She asks in an exasperated
I
tone.
used to, but then Murphy kicked it twice.
What
and now
about-
I ain't got no what's it.
Have you got a thingy?
I got a thingy. It's what I pee out of.
She looks-
Sometimes
she-
white comes out.
She looks confused, and you are confused. You explain to her that you have no idea what she's asking for. Is that right? Well, seeing as this is the only bathysphere, even partway running right now, officer, I'd say if you wanted it to go down to visit Nimbus, you'd have to do some work for me. I'm not just going to hand you the keys over. You apologize for your brusqueness. Tell her you're the only operating officer still active on the archipelago,
Yeah.
and you're trying to find a way down. Well, at least someone around here is trying to do something and not running around like a headless chicken. Tell you what, if you can find me either a thingy, a doobry, or a what's-it, I can repair this barnacle and then send you down. She points towards a small contraption that looks like those you've seen in the goblin flyer ports.
Okay. God, I love her hair.
It's something, isn't
A
it?
thingy, a doobie, a what's a doobie?
A doodad, a doobie, or a doobie what's-it, or a thingamajig.
Okay.
Yeah.
So am I just searching a pile of tools to find it?
Yeah.
Rummage around?
Let's have a rummage. Okay, so it's time to look somewhere else. To charge your hovers and fly to Asperitas, the Isle of Technomancy, turn to 384.
So I'm done with this island.
Yeah.
I can't progress unless I find the thingy.
Well, it does say, do you have the strange metal object from the Cirrus warehouse? Watch
What?
house. The strange metal object from the Cirrus watch house.
No,
Well, you don't know, do you? No.
no.
So I don't know how we missed that.
We
So
were
I'm going
there.
to the island of the technomancers, is it?
Yeah.
Adranus?
Asperitas.
Aldranus?
Aldranus?
Someone from chat, isn't it? Aldranus, are you here?
Okay. Well, you're off to a new island. This is
Hello.
getting a bit of a mess.
They are in chat. You right? Yeah.
That's all right. 156.
Awkward.
Okay. So, you're as you fly across to the new island, your eyes and ears are drawn to a gathering of goblins arguing amongst themselves in a small square. You begin to descend towards them.
A small square what?
A small square.
A small square.
Yeah, square.
Okay.
Do you want to read this goblin chatter?
We need to get down there. It's too dangerous. We must wait for the storm to pass. Then get the storm ward to go down there. There's a ward protecting anyone from getting close to Nimbus.
You consider introducing yourself, but they're clearly in a big argument.
We need to come up with a plan. Who put you in charge? Well, someone's got to be. Why should it be you? I never said it should be me.
Oh, Jesus.
The goblins squabble amongst themselves, and you know that you stand a better chance of sprouting wings from your ears than they do of agreeing upon a plan. You spy a young goblin to one side busy cleaning vials and jars. You tell him you're a member of the Skywatch.
Officer Somin. Skywatch.
He's so shocked, he drops
Then
the
I
vial.
just hold my hand out because I haven't got like an ID card. I just do this.
Right. It's like a salute.
Headfirst. Beautiful.
He says,
Does he?
It wasn't me,
Cannon?
said the goblin. I didn't have anything to do with it. It was Paxlow and Pox. Probably. I don't know for sure.
this is quite a reaction. You ask the goblin his name.
My name's Uric.
To ask Uric what do you want to do? Do you want to ask him more? Do you want to lie and tell him that you know Uric was behind the Nimbus thing? Or to help Uric pick up pieces? So you have three choices. One, ask Uric more questions. Two, lie and say, I know you did it.
That's
Or
stupid.
three, pick up the pieces of his broken vial with him. Help him out.
I'll ask him more questions.
Okay, sure.
I don't want to just fuck around with broken glass. It's crazy.
That does sound crazy.
Nimbus falling, of course. It was Paxlow and Pox. Probably. That's all anyone's talking about.
He's right about that, but why would he think you suspected him? If you want to ask him why he thinks you might believe he's involved, turn to 116. Hang on, this is so weird. If you want to ask him why he thinks you might believe he's involved, turn to 116. If you want to lie and accuse him of being behind it, turn to 137. 12. So you can lie again.
First one. I'm not going to lie to him.
You're not going to lie
gonna...
to this idiotic goblin.
No.
Pox has got it in for me, that's why. Him and his brother Paxlow. They've been accusing me. Ever since I said I didn't want to join his damn workshop crew and their so-called secret project over at Nimbus.
Oh.
If things sound too good to be true, they usually are.
Okay, the secret project thing. Yeah, that sounds sus, doesn't it?
So, okay, so you're on Asperitas now.
Yes.
There's two goblins arguing. There's a goblin off to one side who I assume is not. I assume the two goblins arguing are not Paxlow and Pox, but they might be.
No, there's a group of goblins all rowdy.
Yeah.
Trying to fix the situation.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to.
So they none
of them
would
are
be the, people.
the bad guys.
The people would be gone.
But this
off them.
Uric says that Paxlow and Pox have accused him, which
Yeah.
maybe we would have found out previously on another island.
I guess.
Someone would have
Doesn't make a lot of sense that we suddenly.
accusing him. Now our options are to ask him more questions, lie and tell him that we know he was behind it,
For a third time, we're given the option of lying to him.
or you can leave to where the residents of Asperitas live, or you can go into the maze of workshops and laboratories. This is 4 options now. More information about Pox and Paxlow, or accuse him, or go to 2 different places. Oh my god, this is a
Let's go to the workshops and stuff. Fuck this. I don't understand what's going on. I don't want to have anything more to do with this dodgy goblin.
Okay, sure. Which one do you want to go? Do you want to go to Asperitas, or do you want to go to where the residents live, or do you want to go to the workshops?
Workshops. I got to find a tool
Okay.
to progress.
You head towards the maze of workshops and labs, even though you're not sure where to start. As you walk through the bustling alleyways, you listen to gossip to see if you can find a lead. Sure enough, you hear talk about a strange piece of metal that fell on one of the old workshops to the east. Do you wish to head off and investigate for yourself, or head towards where the residents of Asperitas live?
Head towards the metal thing. See what that is.
Oh gosh, this is getting quite deep into this book now. You head to the east and stumble across an old workshop. You suspect that maybe this fallen object had come from the Nimbus explosion. After walking around, it takes you quite a while, but you find it. A thin line of smoke with a small crowd gathered nearby. The object looks like a large metal boulder. A goblin is trying to attach some kind of device to it. The device has a charged storm crystal inside it. You ask a bystander what's going on.
It's technomancy, but nothing like anyone's seen before. Nix is going to give it a charge up and see what happens. It's already half destroyed his workshop, so he's keen to get rid of it.
Will you step in and tell Nix that this isn't a good idea,
This isn't a good idea. That could be like a fucking bomb.
or let him charge up the metal boulder and see what happens?
Don't stop him. Don't stop charging up the very obvious bomb thing. Get away from the bomb, you idiot.
You tell Nix you don't think it's a good idea for him to be doing this.
This thing half destroyed my workshop, he grumbles. I want to see it gone, or at least moved. Once it's off my property, it's all yours, officer.
You reluctantly agree to let him charge up the boulder, lose 1 luck point, and 250.
What the fuck is this? Is stupid.
What is going on here?
Okay, things have gotten out of hand.
The crowd stands back as Nix places the charger against the large metal boulder and pulls the lever on the device. There's a humming noise. Nothing happens. He pulls the level up another notch. The humming gets louder. Suddenly, the boulder rises into the air. It looks like it's floating, but then it sprouts legs.
Oh.
5 legs. The boulder flips over and you realize what it is. A giant metal hand. The crowd screams
What?
and immediately flees in all directions at great speed, as does Nix. You're left alone with a giant metal hand. It skitters crab-like across the ground towards you and suddenly rears up as if it's going to attack. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
Look, it's a giant metal hand.
A giant metal hand. Oh my god, it's a very good
Giant
drawing.
metal hand.
Jesus.
How weird.
Sorry, Nina. Yours is great.
Oh, thanks.
It's got 8 skill and 11 stamina, but every time you make a successful hit against the giant hand, it does its battle move, which is to leap at you with 5 digits outstretched. Roll a dice for each digit. If you roll a 1 or 2, it hits you for 1 stamina point of damage. But if you roll a 3 or 6, it takes an additional damage as you deflect its blow. That's very complicated.
What the fuck?
It's a very complicated combat.
So it's got. So it does 5 rolls.
Yes, every time you hit it.
That's crazy. So I want to do as much damage as possible. Have I got the thing that gives me? Is it the hammer?
Yeah, the hammer.
The hammer does 3 damage per attack.
Yeah.
Okay. How much health has it got?
11.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Fingers. Wait. Can I use?
Fingers
Can I
crossed.
use a grenade at it?
Ah!
Can I throw the?
No,
fucking-
grenade isn't an option on this one.
Okay, so I can't use any of the oil or grenades or anything unless I'm prompted.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, I guess fuck me.
I think we just fight. You ready?
Okay.
So your skill is 12, plus 1 for the visor, minus 1 for the hammer, but you do 3 damage per hit. Fight!
Okay.
Oh, you wounded the monster and it loses 3 stamina. Okay. And then we have to roll 5 dice, 1 for each finger. So the first one is a 4. So
Is that good?
you deflect it, yeah. And if you roll a 1 or a 2, it hits you. But if you roll a 3 or a 6, you deflect it and it takes an additional damage. So the second one is a 6. It loses another life. Third one is a 6. You loses another life. This next one is a 1. So you lose a life. And then the next one, the last one, is a 2. So you lose a life. Okay?
Why am I down to 8 stamina?
So this is how it works. Well, you've lost 2 life. How much were you on before?
I was on 20.
Oh, okay. You're on 18 then. Sorry. I hadn't updated it. You're on 18.
Okay.
Fight again. It loses 3. And then we roll these dice. You hit it once. You hit it once. It hits you once. You hit it once and it's dead. Okay, so you lose 1 more stamina and you chop up the hand.
That's a risky fight. That is a risky fight. If you're unlucky, that could really fuck you over. So what stamina am I at? 17?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 17. We're taking the helmet into Are we taking the helmet into account?
Yeah, we're taking the helmet into account because your skill is...
What does the helmet do? It reduces
+1
damage when you
skill.
roll.
Yeah.
It had a second thing, the helmet.
If you roll a 5 or a 6 when you take attack damage, but you didn't take any attack damage there. You take 1 less attack damage.
All I've been doing is just wailing on this fucking thing. It's not even hit me.
It's kind of come at you. It's tickled
It hasn't
you.
hit me once.
Giving you a little tickle.
The only damage I took was from the extra...
The extra
fingers.
special battle attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all right. You're
I
doing
guess that's fair.
fine. You dispense the last destructive blow. The 5 digits of the hand shudder and go still. And to your surprise, a goblin falls out of it.
Excuse me?
You notice the goblin is wearing a belt with an ornate brass buckle with a letter P attached to it. There's an anguished cry. A goblin runs up to you and kneels beside the body. The goblin is unconscious and he looks dead. The goblin next to you has tears in his eyes and is wearing the same kind of belt with a matching P.
Those are the fuckers that have been behind it. They're behind the fucking explosion.
He shakes the dead goblin's body.
Why did you do it? Why wouldn't you listen to me? I told you it was too dangerous.
You give the goblin space to grieve for a moment,
I'm on 17 stamina, I think, Nina.
and then he turns to you, looks you in the eye, and throws a handful of powder in your face.
Oh, wow.
You black out
I black out?
and lose 2 stamina points.
I don't even get to fucking 15 stamina. I don't even get to fucking react or do anything. I'm just unconscious.
By the time you come round, both of the goblins have vanished.
Fucking...
You inspect the giant metal hand, which is now thankfully inert. However, you think this... You're no expert, but you think that this might well qualify as a thingy.
Oh!
Add a thingy to your adventure
I
sheet.
needed the thingy. Shit. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, what would you like to do now? Would you like to head west towards where the residents of Asperitas live, or head to the nearest storm crystal recharging station to fly back to Insus?
Okay, so I want to fly back and get to the bathysphere, don't I?
Yeah.
Let's progress.
You do.
Because we've got 25 minutes of stream left.
220.
Are we? Can we roll? Can we go over a little bit?
Yeah, I think Nazi
Not too
won't
much,
mind.
but a little bit.
Run a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Everything looks different from the air, but you listen out for the sound of banging and swearing, and soon you manage to guide your wings to where Matix's workshop is.
Okay.
The goblin pops her head out, grinning from beneath her usual dirty exterior.
Well, what do you got for me?
I got a thingy for you.
Have you located a thingy, a what's it, or the other one?
A thingy. I hope that's good.
You have located a thingy. You pass the thingy to Matix, and she looks delighted. That's a hell of a thingy you found. Well done, officer. Would you like to also give her a what's it or a doobery?
I don't have a what's it or a doobry. Sadly.
Okay.
I wish I did. But
Cool.
is that going to be enough?
Yeah, let's do it. 187. Well done. You've done it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, I think I can get her shipshape in a few hours, officer. Why don't you take a kip in the back there. You're going to need your strength.
Oh.
You head into the back of the workshop and see a pile of blankets. It's not obvious how clean they are, but you're exhausted, and they do look soft. You drift off to sleep, lulled by the occasional thunks, clangs, and swearing. A few hours later, she shakes you awake.
The barnacle's ready to go. I hope you are too.
Did I restore any fucking stamina from resting?
You're not sure that you are ready, but you follow Matix to the bathysphere and feel a bit better. Restore up to 2 stamina points.
2 stamina.
There you go.
Ching.
Okay. On the way, she explains the controls to you and tells you how to engage the weapons, which come in the form of
What?
large pincer-like arms in case you encounter
What?
any dangers.
Okay.
There is also a sucking system for picking up interesting things and bringing them inside the bathysphere. Wow. Matix also tells you she has fitted the barnacle with a special gadget that conducts and amplifies sound, which will allow you to hear better underwater.
Fuck me. Anything else?
All this stuff. Right, well, there you go.
Jesus.
Matix shuts the lid of the bathysphere, and you begin your descent to Nimbus.
Okay.
Turn to...
So what's going to happen with regards to the air pressure?
Well,
Am I going to be crushed? Are my eardrums going to burst?
I'm sure they've taken all that into account.
Okay. I mean, it's got like lasers or whatever on it. What was on it? Oh, a sucking system. That's right.
Okay,
It's very important.
right. Right.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
This is quite interesting. This has changed a bit. So, you're now in the bathysphere.
The what?
The bathysphere.
Yeah.
And it shakes a little as it passes through the turbulent storm clouds and soon lands with a large splash in the water. Rain drums on the top of the bathysphere and the waves toss you from side to side, making you feel a
Great
bit
enemy.
queasy.
Thanks.
The Ocean of Tempests is living up to its name.
Oh.
From now on, unless you exit the bathysphere or are told specifically to use your personal skill, you must use the bathysphere's skill and stamina scores instead.
What?
The
Oh,
bathysphere
shit.
has an initial skill of 11 and stamina of 20.
And it was increased by the 3 things that you could fit to it. And I only found one of them. Yeah.
Any bonuses or penalties you have will apply. Okay, so you've got to put the bathysphere skill and stamina at 20 and 11. There you go. All right, Nina, excellent. Excellent work, everyone. We're doing it. We're going on a journey, an underwater journey. You engage the bathysphere's controls and decide whether you want to explore the surface around Nimbus or immediately dive beneath. What would you like to do? This is your first thing. Can we have a quick break, actually? Because we're just about to kick off into... I feel like
Third act.
the third act's about to begin, and I need to fill up my tea.
Okay.
And we might overrun a little bit into the
Should we have a
professional
short break,
strem.
TJ? Are you there?
And also Nina's carpal tunnel needs a rest, probably,
Thank you.
briefly.
Okay.
Let's have a quick 5 minutes, and then we'll go under the sea. I don't know how much more of this book's left, but it can't be that much more, surely. Nina's saying
No.
maybe...
Oh,
Okay, well, we should be
I
done.
feel like that's the last bit.
We should be done soon. This feels like the final act. All right.
Okay.
Be right back, everyone. Be right back. I think TJ's gone AFK.
I think he's gone.
I don't think we're going to get that break I was hoping for.
No.
We can just leave.
We could just...
We could just leave.
We are allowed to leave.
Yeah, hang on.
All right.
BRB.
We're going to leave.
Bye. We'll be back. We'll be back
Just
soon.
awkwardly leave.
Grab a tea, have a pee pee poo poo.
Good, yeah.
Not awkward, is it?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the
back.
Jingle Jam. I've done too many streams this recently because a big donor just came in, and I was
Oh.
like, Filipina. I was like, what an amazing name. And then I realized the name is just Philippa. Thank you, Philippa. It's not a weird name at all. It's a very normal name
Oh, wow.
that I've met no people called that.
Yep.
But my brain is fried. Where Jingle Jam is coming to an end today. Get your donios in before the end of today.
This is the last stream with us, and then Nilesy closing it up.
We had some really cool ideas for Jingle Jam this year. One of the things we were going to do
Oh, fuck, here
was
we go.
we were going to do a pantomime on this last.
Yeah. It was taking over the Chilluminativity.
We were going to do a pantomime, but it
Tom
was just,
Bates wrote it.
It was just so much work at the end of the day to try and put it all together that we were just like, do you know what? We could just sit there for 3 hours and read a stupid book instead, couldn't we? And
Yeah.
draw it.
Yeah.
But we all needed a bit of a break after some of the other streams, so I think we turned out for the best. Next year, we'll do the panto next year.
Yeah, I mean,
For
it's hard
sure.
to do socially distanced. sort of
That was the
panto
biggest
stuff.
problem because we were going to get people to like send in bits and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see the best bits we did? Put a video on YouTube yesterday of Yog's favorite
Yes.
the
Lego
Jingle
Star
Jam
Wars run
moments.
thing. Yeah.
yeah, some good moments in there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Jingle Jam is. I mean, what are we doing? Fighting Fantasy stream.
Yeah.
Right now. Thank you, Philippa. Thank you, Ludo Biatch, as well. This has been a horrible year for me, but many people have had it worse. So this is for you guys.
Hang in there.
Thank you, Ludo Biatch. Thank you to your donation to 125. That's going to be very, very helpful to a lot of people. That is £200 going the way of people who need it. Thank you. Somin has donated. Look,
Huh? Me?
£100 from Somin.
That's not me.
Dang.
Was that actually you?
No.
Thank you to Wild Om.
Did it anonymously.
Thank you to DabChick514. Thank you to Dana. Thank you for being such excellent company these past 2 weeks. Please tell Lewis his silver hair is absolutely beautiful and gives me confidence to let my own silver shine. I'm not so worried about the silver bits. I'm worried about the thinning bits, Dana. That's the danger.
That's why you got to wear a hat.
That's
Lewis.
why I'm wearing a
That's why you
Christmas
gotta
hat
wear a
every
hat.
day.
Covers up the shame.
Simon knows about it a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
So yes, let's resume. What kind of thing do you think we're going to find under the sea?
Giant fucking squid. Has to be giant squid. Come on.
Giant squid
Yeah.
with just 3 tits. Maybe a sweet dwarven princess down there. Maybe like a puppy to punch you in the balls again.
No, maybe not that.
Maybe a shark. Yeah, a mega shark.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Good guessing, chat. Let's find out what it actually is. Simon, you're in a bathysphere.
I am.
You are. Do you want to just quickly recap for people who are just joining us what the fuck's going on?
Rihanna Pratchett Fighting Fantasy Crystal of Storms is what we're playing. A game book.
Came out this year. You can buy it.
It's new.
Why don't you get a present for your family member? This one.
I'm a dwarf. I'm the last surviving Skywatch
Policeman.
cop. Everyone died when an island exploded. It looks like there's 2 goblins that were behind it. Don't know why. One of the goblins I murdered, maybe.
Yeah.
And then his friend blew powder at me, and then they disappeared. They could both be still alive, actually.
It's a very strange synopsis of what's happened so far.
And now I'm underwater. I don't know why. I don't know why I've gone underwater.
Because the 5 islands that are floating, one of them crashed into the ocean, you see.
Oh,
And that's the one you're going to see if you can rescue everyone.
Oh, they're dead.
Maybe. So do you want to dive under the water or explore the surface around
Explore the surface.
where Nimbus crashed? You are going to run into some monster immediately.
Yep. Don't care.
Okay, well, I tell you what, it's a combination of the 2 monsters that we thought it might be.
A shark octopus. A shocktopus.
No, the other one.
Squid.
Yeah.
A squid.
A great white...
Squark.
Correct.
Squark.
A great white squark. A giant monster rises from the water. Actually, let me just read this. Okay.
Squark.
Do you remember that goblin dropped his pie?
Oh, yeah. His favourite pie.
As you sail around the water, you notice a small object on a wave ahead of you. It is a goblin-made pie.
Oh,
You wonder what kind of pastry the goblins use, because their snacks are certainly durable.
that's a good point.
Suddenly, a tentacle reaches up and snatches the pie.
No!
A great monster rises from the water and makes for the bathysphere. With the head and upper body of a monstrous shark and the tentacle-covered lower body of a giant squid, it is a great white squawk.
This is someone's fetish.
It wants
It
you
is.
for its next meal,
Nina knows.
just as you want that
You
pie.
need to come out that way.
You battle it with the bathysphere. The bathysphere.
Yeah, the battle sphere, which has got not great stats.
No, it's
but
not
but it has
that
stats.
good. But
at
it
least.
has got stats. True, it's not completely knackered.
Does anything I have give me any bonus?
No,
Right. Okay.
you got no bonus.
What happens if the bathysphere is destroyed?
You die.
Oh. Oh, good. Okay, enter everything correctly because it's on screen and people will be like angry at you.
Oh, I'd have to squawk. Big. There we go. You ready?
Wait, what's my stamina and skill, right?
Yes, it is 11 because it's one less than your.
My
regular.
stamina's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the stamina of the bathysphere is, yeah. Wow, you defeated that squawk, no problem.
The fuck?
That was piece of
I have to
piss.
do anything.
As the body of the great white squawk drifts down into the depths, you activate the barnacle's sucking tube and capture yourself a piece of fresh calamari.
Oh,
Would you like to stuff it into your face?
yes.
Heal 3 stamina. Would you like to continue exploring the surface or dive beneath the waves?
Continue exploring the surface? Now I'm worried about missing stuff. Especially because in the break, Nina said, I've drawn so much food and you haven't picked any of it up.
Basically, it's like everything that you kill, fucking well, had to have some sort of meat that drops from it,
Yeah.
and you can eat that. You press on through the storm, hoping that you will find the nimbus in the middle of it somewhere. Suddenly, you hear singing coming from somewhere outside the bathysphere.
Cover my ears.
It's beautiful. You also spy what looks like a stranded boat, bobbing up and down in the waves. Do you wish to follow the sound of the singing?
No.
Would you like to investigate the stranded boat?
No.
Would you like to dive beneath the waves?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the siren Nina's drawing?
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't
Who
know.
could it be? I am a siren and I'm singing a song.
Aquamarina! See, she's wearing a top. It's all right, guys. Oh, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Oh, look at that hand. Oh,
It's so
she's
mangled.
missing a thumb.
Oh, it's not so shit.
So I just dive underwater. I'm going to miss something, but fuck it.
Sure.
This felt like a mistake.
Sure.
As it stopped drawing it there. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
The waters close over you, and initially your vision is obscured by the churn of the waves, but soon they clear and you see the azure ocean stretching out before you. You survey the depths. There's a large, dim shape in the distance. Could be just a rock formation or the sunken island. You're not sure which. There are also some caves. They are interesting looking. They might be worth
They're
investigating.
interesting looking.
There are
Did she
some
really write that?
yes,
They're interesting looking.
interesting looking caves. Would you like to investigate the caves? Turn to 85. Would you like to continue towards the dim shape in the distance? Turn to 1.
I'm going to head towards the suspicious fin-shaped object in the distance, which I'm sure will be fine.
Did it say it was fin shaped?
No, but Nina's drawn it fin-shaped.
Okay. You direct the barnacle towards the dim shape in the
It'll
distance.
be fine, guys.
As you get closer, the shape gets bigger, and you can make out a familiar fortification.
Oh,
You're looking at the Nimbus Citadel. It looks so strange to see it underwater with
Yeah.
fish gliding through its gardens. You hope that maybe there are people still alive down there.
oh, it's
maybe
on
trapped
its
inside
side.
in air pockets. A strange object catches your eye. You move closer and realize it's a large air bubble with a figure inside,
Okay.
which barely seems credible. Do you have the code word bubble
I do.
on your adventure sheet?
I do have the code word bubble.
How have we got that?
I know it was a bit fucking random, and it didn't make sense when we got it. Wasn't it at the watchtower?
Where the fuck was it?
I can't remember. We got Bubble. We got Bubby.
You have
Can't
got
remember.
Bubby. Okay.
Bubby.
You move your bathysphere towards the bubble and see that Methodus is inside it.
Oh. He's the Technomancer, right?
Oh, yes. Ah, you're still alive, he grins. You realise that Maddox's amplification device allows you to hear him perfectly. I hoped you'd be still alive. I came down from the surface to give you this. I thought it might come in handy. He waves his hands and creates a small bubble in which floats a
He was the
potion
cloud guy.
of power. Oh, he was the cloud.
Oh, was it?
Was he? It was the cloud. It was the cloud. It was big
How's
cloud.
the cloud
man.
underwater?
I don't know.
It's like a
I
big
don't
air
know.
bubble.
I've no fucking idea. Anyway, he gives you a potion of power. This will increase your attack strength by 2 for the duration of one fight only, and restore 3 stamina points.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got 2 Giga Potions.
Yeah, that both buff you by
I got
2.
all my
and heal
healing
3.
potions as well. Okay.
You glide the barnacle down to the outskirts of Nimbus. The flowers and gardens look like exotic coral reefs. As you are trying to remember how to get to the main entrance, you spot another brass sphere. It's a different bathysphere, but it's stuck in the trees. It must be the Barracuda, the sphere that never returned when Nimbus crashed.
Oh.
Would you like to investigate the other bathysphere or continue to the Citadel?
Barracuda. Yeah, let's look at Barracuda.
You draw closer to the other bathysphere, the Barracuda. It has a sizable gash in its side and makes you remember just how vulnerable you are in your little spherical craft. You get a shock when a dead, bloated face floats into view,
Oh, that's fucking
half
horrific.
eaten by crabs. It's the former pilot of the Barracuda. Horrified, you knock the crabs off the body.
F's in the chat for the crab-eaten dude.
You spot some
one out
waterproof
for him.
fire
No,
sticks
not.
and a greater healing potion in the wreckage, and gather them up with your sucking pipe.
Oh,
Add them to your adventure sheet.
Another, a greater healing.
This will restore 5 stamina points when drunk.
Christ almighty. Okay.
so much shit.
Shit. You really like
And what was it? I got fire sticks.
waterproof fire
Fire
sticks.
sticks. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. There's a picture and a whole page.
Oh.
You navigate to the main citadel door. You're just gliding the bathysphere up the steps when you feel vibrations very strong, and they push you back down. As you try to approach again, you see 2 large green legs, like tree trunks, come into view. You look up and see a grumpy-looking sea giant who plops himself down in front of the citadel door, barring your way. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Sea giants have a largely neutral relationship with Pangarians for many generations, and they've even been known to trade with the fishermen.
Okay.
However, they can be unpredictable and aggressive, so you approach with care. Was it you what woke me with your crashing about? He bellows when he sees you. I was having a nice dream when, boom, a dead great white squark hits me in the face.
Oh.
And I think you and your little brass ball knows all about this.
Can I lie to him? No, sir. It was the other one. The other bathysphere behind me.
Course, then I have some breakfast in bed. But now I's peckish again. Or maybe I just need a good wrestle with something. Or maybe I need food and a wrestle. That's it. You, me, and your little ball thingy. Let's go.
Wait, what? Sir, no. Sir.
You tell him that normally you'd love to wrestle, but you need to get into the Citadel urgently.
I need to wrestle urgently. Tell you what, if we wrestle and yous win, I'll owe you as a favour. If yous lose, I'll crack open that brass bubble and have squishy human for lunch.
I'm a dwarf.
Squishy dwarf for lunch. But maybe if you've got a snack for Tidius, Tidius might go a little easier
I
on
have
you.
eaten all my food immediately.
The sea giant requires 4 stamina points worth of food.
Oh, no.
Do you have any?
No, I don't think I have any.
Shouldn't have ate it all.
I've eaten everything.
Fool.
I'm going to have to wrestle him.
Provisions, yep. Empty.
Empty provisions. Yep. I'm going to have to wrestle him.
He slaps his hands together and prepares to wrestle you. He has 16 stamina and 9 skill. That's quite a lot of points. All right, you ready?
16 stamina. Jesus. Okay.
Do 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 do. Oh wow,
I'm
you're
not
winning.
losing anything.
I'm just rolling all of the highest numbers. Oh, you got hit once.
Yeah.
Okay, you lost 2 stamina,
That's fine.
Nina,
Aye.
and we wrestled with the sea giant.
Wait, no. Who loses 2 stamina?
We do.
We do, or the bathysphere?
The bathysphere does. Sorry,
The bathysphere
Oh.
does.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't
I'm
get out.
fine.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Okay. You's got me, says the sea giant, holding up his hands. I owes you and your little ball thingy one favour. He gives you a conch shell, which you grab with one of your mechanical claws. Blows on this when yous needs Tidius. That's his name,
Tidius.
Tidius.
Okay.
Uh,
Thanks.
Okay, well, there you go. So that was that. You're into the Citadel. That was fairly
conch.
straightforward. Your bathysphere actually is not too bad, is it? Your skill has really helped you in this game. You guide the barnacle down the flooded main corridor. Every now and then, you see bodies float past. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Oh,
You
God.
can't let yourself look in case you recognize anyone.
Oh no.
That would be too much to handle right now, and you have a job to do. The water level starts to drop, and you
What
realize
job am I doing?
you're I don't know. And you realize you're entering a large air bubble. The barnacle floats halfway out of the water for a little while before you enter an antechamber and see some steps and a fully flooded tunnel. Would you like to pull up the barnacle next to the steps and get out, or explore the flooded right-hand corridor?
Let's park it up, see if there's any survivors.
Okay, you got it. You pull up the barnacle, up the steps, and clamber out.
Boat stamina is now at 18. Everyone's shouting in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's damaged a little bit. But it's actually okay. The air pocket encompasses a large section of the inside of the building, but you're not quite sure how long the oxygen will last.
Hey you! Help us, please!
Hello, sir?
You see 2 Skywatch officers heading towards you. One has been hurt and is being held by the other. They are being pursued by bouncing spherical creatures covered in spines. You must come to the aid of your Skywatch comrades. Fight off the spinefish 2 at a time. So there are
Okay.
3 spinefish. If you get hit by a spinefish, you will lose 2 extra stamina points because you have been poisoned.
Great.
But their skill is only 7.
So if I keep using the hammer, right?
Well, if you use the higher skill thing, I don't think they could even hit you at all.
No.
Right? Whereas if you want to use the
Well,
hammer,
no,
they
I
might...
always will hit them, right? Oh, yeah, they won't hit me.
Yeah.
Well, potentially.
The hammer lets you kill stuff quicker, but has more chance of you dying, taking damage.
But I've got 13 skill. So,
And you got 12 skill with the hammer,
yeah.
and they've got 7 skill.
So I may as well use the hammer.
Fine. Their combined strength is 6, 12, 18, 19. Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
If you get hit, then you take 4 damage.
4 damage? Okay, well, I got potions anyway.
You hit him. Oh, you're wrecking him. Okay, you haven't lost any life yet. No.
Doesn't the hammer do extra damage?
Yep. Yeah.
They're not even hitting me.
They're dead. They're dead.
They haven't even hit me
They
once.
didn't even. You were a badass today.
Well, they're weak little enemies.
Well,
aren't
I think you just got that +1 skill on top of rolling high skill at the start, and the dagger gives you +1. Well, the dagger, the hammer. I think you're just OP. OPAF. You just squished some
they?
fucking.
See, I was worried that I had low skill, low
squeaky
luck.
boys.
But you get given a whole bunch of luck right at the start, so...
The spinefish deflate with a sad squeaky noise. Oh.
They're gone. They're gone.
Thank you.
How long have you been stuck here? Says the uninjured officer while his injured friend sits down to rest. What do you tell them?
Officer Simon reporting for duty.
You've just arrived here? In the bathysphere? Amazing. Would you like to ask them what happened to the Nimbus? Or ask what's wrong with the injured officer? Or ask, are there many other survivors?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to pick one though.
Yes.
Is the officer okay?
What
Does
do
he
you
want a healing potion?
got loads of them. No food, but loads of healing potions.
Zero food.
Hey, I ain't dead. You can still talk to me, says the injured officer grumpily. My name's Bao. I got a leg full of spines from one of those bouncing fuckers. You don't have a healing potion on you, do
Didn't
you?
say fucker, Lewis.
He said beasties, but
Okay.
I adulted it.
Yeah.
Do you have a healing potion, and do you want to give it to him?
Yes. One of the weak ass ones, not the good one.
Sure.
Shit tier healing potion.
Okay.
You pass him a healing potion, and he gulps it down. Ah, that's the stuff.
Oh, that
Thank you, friend. He slaps you on the shoulder, and you remember that sometimes a kind deed, well received, is reward enough.
Sure. Sure.
Do you want to ask them what happened to the Nimbus?
Yes.
Do you want to ask if there's any other survivors, or do you want to stop asking him questions?
Ask them what happened here.
There was an explosion.
Yep, there was.
We were all gathered in the great hall at Elder Vizig's request, and then there was this loud stomping sound followed by lots of screaming. I remember something big, really big, maybe some kind of giant. I think I blacked out. When I came to, there was this enormous explosion, then we were falling. Then I blacked out again. That's all he said. So do you want to
Okay.
ask if there are any other survivors, or have you had enough?
I've had enough.
All right. 330. You tell them to find somewhere safe to hide while you continue the search. You keep your weapon drawn and head down the passageway. The air is starting to smell
Ugh.
a little bit fetid.
Uh-oh.
390. You arrive in an open area. It's the Nimbiferous Chamber, one of the central locations of the Citadel. Ahead is a large door that leads to the Great Hall. Peering down the hallway to the right, it is partially collapsed and flooded, but you think you should be able to wade through. You're pretty sure that the hallway to the left leads to the kitchens. Add the word Nimbai to your adventure sheet.
Okay.
Would you like to venture down the half-flooded hallway, or would you like to see the kitchens, or would you like to open the door to the Great Hall?
So let's go straight to the Great Hall. Let's skip
Sure.
side things.
Sure. Let's go to the main event.
We've got to progress.
You're just reaching for the large iron latch on the Great Hall door when a surge of energy pushes you back. Lose one stamina point. There is some sort of ward around the door preventing anyone from entering.
Okay.
You wonder who is left inside the Citadel with the ability to conjure such a ward. Your options are now to venture down the half-flooded hallway or visit the kitchens.
Let's go down the half-flooded hallway then.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I figure there's going to be nothing in the kitchen but like some soggy bread.
The water looks murky, but you have no choice but to venture into it. At first, it just comes up to your waist.
Uh-oh.
Soon, you realize you're going to have to swim. How good are dwarves at swimming?
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
You rolled a 1.
What?
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1?
Well, this is probably for death.
What the fuck?
You're a strong swimmer, but when you feel something bite down on your foot, you start floundering and kick
Oh,
out.
here we fucking go again.
You feel your boot strike something, which swims away, but the damage is already done. Lose 3 stamina points in your left shoe. Then turn to 73.
I lost a shoe.
I added that.
Oh, okay.
Just 3 stamina points. You reach the other side, soaking wet, and your clothes feel heavy.
Monch.
You start to shiver,
Monk.
lose 1 stamina point.
What?
Oh, shit.
You notice some old papers and a broken chair nearby. Do you have any waterproof fire sticks or a
Yes.
flask of fire oil?
I've got both. Let's use the fire sticks.
Okay, holy shit. Okay, wow.
Now it's
you do
paying
have
off,
both.
having the items.
You never thought you would find yourself lighting a fire in the depths of the ocean. Sure, you shouldn't be doing that and using up all the rest of the oxygen in that area, but that's fine.
That's a good point.
The fire soon dries you off, and you start to feel a little more like yourself. Regain 3 stamina points.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
You're exploring some weird citadel.
Okay.
Corridor ahead seems familiar, and it leads to the Citadel Library. Maybe there are more survivors in there. The corridor slopes downwards towards the library door. There's waist-high water around it. You're just about to open the door when you are knocked off your feet by a swishing tail.
Uh-oh.
You scramble onto a bench. You scramble onto a bench.
Oh, fuck.
A dark shadow slices through the water. It's a huge saltwater crocodile.
A crocodile?
There's no way you're going to get into the library without dispatching this beast.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Do you want to fight the crocodile?
Yes, of course I want to fight the crocodile.
It's a saltwater crocodile. Crocodiles aren't that bad? ? Okay. 8-8. When you reduce the crocodile's stamina to 4 or less, it retreats a little, allowing you to move the fight out of the water and onto dry land.
Okay.
Dwarf versus crocodile. A battle for the ages. We've never seen anything like it. You attacking it with a hammer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, wow, it's getting wrecked. You've hit it twice. Okay, now it's even weaker because it's on dry land. What are you going to do if it's on dry land? You going to go gentle, or are you going to just murder it? Crunch. Dead crocodile. Okay. I just filled that all in for you.
How's the rolls working? Isn't it rolling higher?
No.
Sam has 13 skill. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's terrible. It's useless. If you have high skill in this game, you can just kill everything. When
I guess so.
Oh my god. At your killing blow, the beast goes belly up. Do you want to A, cut open the creature's stomach to see if it's eaten anything interesting?
What?
Like a clock, I'm guessing. Or B, leave the corpse and
I'm gonna
head
rip it
into the
open.
library.
Oh my god, what if babies all coming out?
Oh my god.
What, baby crocodile?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, crocodiles lay eggs.
Picture of a
They don't have
family.
live births. They're a reptile.
You use your sword
Cut
to
it
cut
open.
open the creature's stomach. You know such reptiles have a reputation for eating any old thing they find. Inside, holding your nose, you find a copper ring. Add it to your adventure sheet. That's all. I don't know what that does. Well, I guess we're going to... I mean, even now, like finding a copper ring, it feels like we're almost right at the end. Or maybe we're not.
How's
yet.
this going to be useful? Maybe it's a ring of water.
I don't know how much
breathing.
more of this there is. Poor old Nalzi. The professional stream will take over after us. We're just going to overrun a little bit, guys. Don't worry.
Is that okay, Nalzi? Does he know this?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I think TJ sent him a message. I think.
Okay, good.
Love you, Nalzi. Thank you to Fail Mark, who just donated £200, saying Nina's doing some great work here. I've been looking forward to this stream. Love you all.
Thanks.
Mwah. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Gerg has donated £149.99. Very good value.
It's not Nilesy.
Thank you, Gerg.
What? It's Xylus.
Stylish.
Oh, Xylus is streaming it, but Nilesy's there, right?
Don't worry, guys.
So Xylus is in charge.
All right. You ready? Okay. You're in the library. Now, this is a long one for some reason.
Oh god. Just skip to the good shit.
You check out the library. You check... Oh, my God. Okay, you wade between the shelves, and suddenly there are strange noises coming from, well, you don't quite know where. Chanting, shuffling,
Uh-oh.
banging.
What?
You follow the sound to a section of bookshelf. The sound is coming from directly behind it.
Yeah.
You check the bookshelf for handles, but then you study the books carefully. There are 4 dotted across the shelves that have unusual spines. You decide to reach for one to see if it will solve the conundrum. Would you like to reach for
Oh god.
Tooth and Claw, famous fights that are death, or Winged Menaces, death from above, or A Sting in the Tail, a collection of unexpected endings, or Denizens of the Deep, aquatic beasts and how to kill them? What would you like?
Denizens of the Deep.
Okay, sure. Let's see what this one has in store for us. You select denizens of the deep, aquatic beasts and how to kill them. Water starts to pour from the pages and pool on the floor. From the pool rises a large sea troll.
Oh, here we go.
Confused, angry, and putting the blame for its sudden predicament squarely on you.
But it's my fault.
It attacks you.
It is my fault, sir.
A sea troll. Just bringing back the sea giant, I mean, they're basically the same, aren't they?
Wow, I didn't think you could say that, Lewis.
Make it smaller.
I'll put the stats in. I'll let you know if you lose any stamina fighting it.
Okay.
Dupe. No. 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 You got it. It's dead. Very cool.
Right.
Try another
Fucking
book.
Warhammer and high skill is ridiculous.
Which book would you like?
The flying one.
Winged Menaces Death from Above?
Sounds good, yeah.
Sure.
They've all got violent names, haven't they?
Pull down Winged Menaces Death from Above. A beam of light opens out from the book onto the ceiling, and a magical portal opens. You hear a loud buzzing sound, and a giant bee emerges
bee.
from the portal.
Giant bee. Fucking.
The overgrown beast heads straight for you, stinger at the ready. The first time an attack from the giant bee succeeds, it will do the usual amount of damage, but it will also leave its barbed sting impaled in you, which causes
Doesn't that kill the bee?
2 further stamina points and 1 point of skill damage.
Uh-oh, not skill damage. It's the only thing keeping me alive.
Do you want to fight a bee?
Yes.
It's got the same stats as the troll.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's a,
Maybe everything will that comes out of these books.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You wounded the monster and lost 3 stamina. You wounded the monster and lost 3 stamina. You defeated the monster. You defeated the
Hooray!
bee. You did it. Oh my god, that was lucky.
God.
but you lost 6 stamina. All right.
No, it lost.
it did,
It
sorry.
lost all of its life.
Nice.
And Simon didn't get hit, thank God.
Nice.
So how much fucking... what are the other books?
A Sting in the Tail, a collection of unexpended endings, or Tooth and Claw, famous fights to the death.
Let's go with the sting in the tail. Unexpected ending. Is it another fight?
You remove a Sting in the Tail, a collection of unexpected endings from the shelf. There's a click, and something shifts. Before you can investigate it, a giant scorpion emerges from behind a bookshelf, and tail raised and stinger shining, it attacks you. It has a skill 10, stamina 10. This thing's actually pretty badass. What are you going to use?
Have
You
I
gonna use
already
your hammer?
done the 3 bad ones?
Wait, what do scorpions look
Giant
Maybe you have to
scorpion.
defeat all of them.
Okay, it loses 3 stamina. It loses 3. You're just... The dice rolls are great here.
It's the
One
high
more.
skill. That's all you need.
Oh, fully defeated. No problem. No
Just need
problem.
high skill. That's the way to win.
This is like the first time we've not had a trouble with these, because we've never rolled high skill before with these adventures.
No.
We've always like rolled average skill and luck, but today we rolled no luck, and we haven't needed the luck.
Yeah, and we were given bonus luck anyway. So
With a shudder, the giant scorpion curls up and dies. You cut off its stinger and store it in your bag. It can be used to coat your weapon with poison. However, your weapon will cause 1 extra point of damage with every successful hit. Now you can investigate the clicking sound you heard before the creature
Yes!
appeared. The bookcase swings back,
hooray!
revealing a set of stairs spirally downwards.
Go down.
Oh my god. Okay.
There better be a wizard boss.
You descend a couple of floors and then come to a dingy tunnel. It's lit with small torches. Someone's been this way recently. You move ahead. Suddenly there's a whooshing sound. Test your luck. Are we lucky? Let's find out. Wrong mouse. Ready? Test our luck. We are lucky. We got 9. We got 8 luck left.
Okay, we lost the luck.
Turn to
No,
30.
we were on 9. No, we were on 8.
Yeah, we lost 1.
We were on 8. Not according to me. Should we test our luck again?
Yeah.
You were unlucky.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well,
oh
that's...
no.
Did we die?
No.
Okay.
You duck and roll as a blade swishes over your head.
Jesus.
You don't avoid it completely, and the blade slices off your ear.
Oh, God.
So I've lost my shoe and an ear.
But you're
Lose
wearing
2
a
stamina
helmet.
points.
Fucking hell.
You stem the bleeding and wonder why anyone in the Citadel would put a trap here.
It's fucking dangerous. It means I'm going the right way.
You're still wondering this as you walk forwards and get hit by a fireball spat out by a statue embedded in the wall. Lose another stamina point.
Okay, so I lost 3 stamina,
stamina.
and 1 luck is gone as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
3 stamina, 1 luck.
Okay. There's a strange green light emanating from the area ahead.
Glad I got all that gold though. That's
Yeah.
fucking useful, that is.
You can hear indistinct muttering and see a large shadow on the wall. Grab a flickering torch from the wall with one hand and keep your weapon drawn in the other. Inside the room are 4 large storm crystals at the 4 compass points of a circle.
Okay.
They're covered in arcane runes and other mysterious, miscellaneous objects.
Is that good?
All of the storm crystals are broken.
That's bad.
There's a small robed figure standing in the center. He turns and raises his hand towards you. A strange device shoots out a net, and it closes around you tightly.
Hiss.
You're not going anywhere. Your attacker shuffles closer, and you realize it's Vizig, the goblin elder technomancer.
Fucking Vizig.
He
the
looks
big bad.
in a bad way, and there's blood all over his robe.
Oh.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
What did you say? What do you say?
The Cum Island. I'm an officer of the law. Officer Soman. Skyguard. Skywatch.
What have you come for?
I don't know.
You're here to this.
I'm here to bring those who caused the crash to justice,
Indeed.
sir.
Vizig laughs so hard that he has to sit down to regain his breath.
Wow.
Well-
Roasted.
You found them, officer. I'm the one who brought the Nimbus down.
Oh my god!
But believe me, if I had not done so, things would have looked a lot worse for Pangaria.
Wait, what?
These measures I took might have been extreme, but they were necessary in order to protect our archipelago and the world beyond.
What happened, you ask him? Go on, ask.
What happened?
You have taken a great risk in coming down here, and I am sure it was no easy task, so I will assume that your intentions are honorable. As you know, officer, I maintain the technomancy that keeps Pangaria flying. When I retired, I kept my honorary title, but Krazik, one of my brightest and most ambitious apprentices, eventually became chief engineer.
Okay.
I received word that Krazik had been taking an interest in Commander Matthias Talaman, a survivor brought from a wrecked Kulian warship. Together, they had hatched a plan to use the secrets of Pangaria to develop weapons of war in
No!
the Nimbus.
Oh my gosh, you tell him that you've discovered some of this yourself during your investigation.
Sure.
I knew all about it.
Vizig looks impressed.
Then you are a better Skywatch officer than most of those chumps.
Damn right.
He
I
fiddles
guess.
with his wrist contraption, and the net loosens, returning to the sheath on his arm.
So he was a goodie all along.
You rub some feeling back into your limbs. Do you have the code word Boreas on your adventure sheet?
No.
If not, turn to 284.
Shit.
Something we don't have. I wonder where we're supposed to get that.
Shit.
Do you want to ask what's happened to him? Do you want to ask why the Nimbus crashed? Do you want to ask about the ward on the Great Hall door? Or do you want to ask what he is doing with these broken storm crystals?
What are you doing with these broken crystals, sir? Explain yourself.
A ritual of repair, of course.
Oh,
I'm trying to fix it and get the Nimbus back into the air.
good.
Do you want to ask why it crashed? Do you want to know about the ward on the Great Hall door? Do you want to ask what has befallen him? Or are you sick of asking questions?
Why did it crash? Why did he want to crash the island? To get some closure, at least.
Okay, sure.
I called the Skywatch to the Nimbus in order to expose Krazik's plan, but his weapon was more powerful than I had expected. He turned it on us, and I had no choice but to overload all the storm crystals in the vicinity. It broke up Krazik's creation, yes,
but also the things supporting the Nimbus.
That was fucking stupid.
Do you want to ask what happened to him, or about the Ward of the Great Hall, or have you asked enough questions?
I've asked enough questions.
Okay. You don't want to know how to get through the ward.
I don't. Oh yeah, the ward. Sure, I'll ask him about the ward.
It's fine. You've heard enough.
Okay, whatever. I thought the ward is just protecting him.
Oh, no, he's in some other room. He's in like some sort of weird library. Let me look at
Oh, I
the
thought
ward.
this was the Great Hall. Christ, I don't know where I am.
After what went on, I couldn't let what might still be alive in there get out. So I warded it up while I worked on the solution. However, the ward will only last as long as I do, and my life is fading fast.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's bleeding to
Have
death.
an elf
Oh, yeah.
potion, sir.
Oh yeah, that would be. Have a
Oh, it's so gory, Nina. It's so gory.
Oh. It's just tomato.
Very shallow.
It's actually his lunch.
You've heard enough.
It's just ketchup.
Oh, by the way, said Vizig, looking concerned. What happened to my pet, Samuel?
I don't know.
Giant scorpion. You can't miss him.
Oh,
He's on guard outside.
yikes.
Ah, never mind, he says, seeing the scorpion meat stuck in your beard.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sure he died well. You quickly ask Vizig how you can help. Go on, ask him how you can help.
How can I help?
Well, you are a brave soul to risk your life like this, but it is my mess. It's up to me to repair it.
What the fuck am I supposed to do, sir?
All right, well, okay, since you are in better condition than me, and that's for sure, there are things I need to finish off my ritual. I need these
Fuck
things.
me.
Can you fetch me a copper ring?
Yes.
Yes, I have one, sir.
Can you fetch me a silver goblet?
Oh, shit.
And can you fetch me a black candle?
Uh-oh.
Do you have
I got one of the items.
a copper ring?
So this is where it fucks you.
228. Hang
I
on.
got the ring.
Let's go to the copper ring.
Okay, that might help.
You give Vizig the copper ring. He looks delighted. Well done, officer. Do you have the other objects?
No.
Would you like to have them?
Sure, give me the objects.
Can you just pretend that the items you have in your pockets are
Otherwise,
the
we have
items
to
you
go
need?
around to all the
Yeah.
other islands and
Correct.
find the two objects that we need.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this would happen.
Nobody
It
got
always
time for that.
happens with fucking fighting fantasy books. Every goddamn time.
Well, just think. What else have you got? that
I've
you
got
might
a
offer
black
him?
candle and I've got a silver.
Where did you find
Chalice.
those?
Silver
Amazing.
chalice was in the Church of the Fallen Sky, and the black candle was in the Satanic Temple of Darkness.
Sure.
Yeah.
You found everything I needed.
We're half an hour over, guys. We're half an hour over. We gotta get to the end.
But there's one more thing that's missing. Now, what is it? Damn it. I need a storm crystal. One that's intact, ideally charged. Of course, I destroyed all the ones in the vicinity and we don't have any down here. Stupid. Could you think of something that you might have that has a storm
The hover
crystal?
wings.
The hover wings, yes.
You can have my crystal.
Oh my god, how did you know? You genius. They've served you well, but now it's time to put your hover wings to greater use.
For the
hand them
greater
over to
good.
Vizig and ask if the storm crystalline will suffice. Yes, let's get this island moving.
Hooray!
Better hold on to something. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen.
Hopefully I won't need to fucking fly.
He steps into the middle of the circle and holds his leathery goblin hands out and begins to chant.
Oh, it's fucking goblin.
The objects rise into the air and begin to spin around Vizig.
Looks just like a goblin now, Nina. Brilliant.
Thanks. You didn't see anything.
Eventually, the broken storm crystals rise too, begin to piece together, and the circle of spinning objects opens out, enveloping them. It's working! He shouts.
It's working!
You watch with amazement as the broken storm crystals become whole again.
Oh, wow.
And in each one, a speck of green light begins to grow, until there is a miniature tempest enclosed within. Now the storm crystals are restored, the nimbus begins to shake. However, some rubble dislodges and falls towards Vizig.
No!
Oh, God.
Test your luck.
What? I'm testing my luck.
It's actually a test your skill, but I thought it would be funny to test your luck and see what happens. Do you want to test your luck?
Sure.
Sure, let's test our luck.
What is my luck? Is it 7?
You were unlucky! Uh-oh.
Well, he's fucking dead then.
You run forward and grab up the elderly goblin. You manage to shelter his fragile little body with your own, but some of the falling debris hits you. Lose 4 stamina points.
Oh, okay.
4 stamina?
Turn to 216.
Jeez. Okay.
Vizig smiles at you weakly.
That was a kind act, officer.
You place him down gently, but he drops to the floor. You try to hold him up, but his body seems to have grown heavier.
Vizig,
We did it.
He says weakly.
I'm fading fast, my friend.
no.
The rest is up to you now.
Stay away from the light.
When I die, the ward around the Great Hole will be broken. You must deal with whatever's left in there.
Okay.
Its existence is too dangerous for it to be allowed to live for Pangaria and the world outside.
Fight time.
You need to know the Stormborn, Boreas. He was in there. He's dangerous. Mad. But not as dangerous as...
His voice falters and his eyes go glassy.
Shit.
You feel the old goblin's
Shit.
limp body go limp in your arms. He's gone on to the next world.
Rip. F in the chat.
There's a loud thrumming noise, which you realise must be the sound of the ward around the Great Hall breaking.
Okay.
There's nothing for it but to venture forth to face whatever's in there.
So if he's a storm thing, then I have a special weapon. The staff. That does more damage.
Only against cloud sheep.
Oh, not against storm dudes.
No.
Okay.
You approach the Great Hall door, half expecting it to be flung open by some terrible monster. Instead, everything is eerily quiet.
Nina, I drink a potion.
Alright.
I drink the big one.
Glub, glub, glub.
Greater
Yeah.
heal.
That's 5 stamina, right?
I can't remember.
I think it is.
Yes. First thing you notice in the Great Hall is that there is rubble everywhere. Half of the ceiling has collapsed, and so has most of the walls. There's not a piece of furniture intact. There are the occasional bodies of Skywatch officers.
Where is the boss?
You hear a groan from a young woman.
I have to get home. My mother will
I
be
have
worried.
to get home.
The dragon fruit will need harvesting soon, she says.
What the fuck?
Do you remember the woman with the old woman, her
Oh,
daughter?
yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's her daughter. Great.
You've rescued her daughter.
That's wonderful.
Job done. All right, I'll skip this one. Okay. You look up, and there's a creek. High up in the sky, in the wall, you see a small hatch open in the face of a giant, a hulking war golem that Krazik was working on to take to Kull and sell to whichever warlord will pay the highest price.
Oh.
It both saddens and angers you that Pangarian technomancy can be used to make a giant war golem.
Great.
The hatch opens in the face of the giant, and an angry goblin face pokes out.
Hello?
You then realize that the giant metal face of the war golem isn't a human face, it's a metal goblin face.
Nice.
Although they are adept at technomancy, they aren't particularly imaginative.
No.
The small goblin face screeches down from the large metal one.
Get me out of here. Don't you know who I am?
It's Krazik, the evil chief engineer. Without the power of the storm crystal, he's trapped inside the golem.
Oh, that's a shame.
There are other goblins inside the golem as well, all controlling it, but prisoners. You shout back up that you know what he did, and he will be brought to justice. Go on, do it.
I know what you did. You'll be brought to justice.
Well,
Fight?
given that there's nothing Krazik can do to hurt you, his furious outbursts from the prison of his own creation are almost comical.
No, we goblins have been constrained too long by Pangaria's so-called justice.
So he's trapped in this war golem, and he can't do anything because it's all knackered and it's sort of exploded.
Okay.
However, the feeling of strength quickly passes when a wind springs up. Odd, considering where you are.
Uh-oh.
And the fact that the island is still underwater. The wind becomes intense.
Here we go, boys.
He's coming. Oh, well, you're in trouble now.
You pull back behind a pile of rubble with the old woman's daughter as an ethereal figure appears in the middle of the storm. It's Boreas, the Stormborn,
Here we go, boys.
and he's very angry.
What's the buff potion I've got?
The proficiency?
What does that do?
I don't know.
What do any of the things I
They
have
give
do?
you, they heal you 3 stamina, and they give you +2 attack power for 1 battle.
Okay, I'm going to drink that then.
Okay.
What was that? Plus, what's that?
+2 attack power.
Oh,
So you get,
attack.
And 3 stamina back.
yeah. Boreas floats
Okay.
in midair while the storm whirls around him. Thank you for freeing our creation and for restoring the Nimbus, officer. When you turned up, poking around, I thought you were merely a nuisance, or that I would have to dispatch. Or you would simply die alongside your pathetic Skywatch friends. Once we reach Pangaria, now where they're flying again, Krazik and I will subdue the rest of the islands and continue with our plans. There is great wealth and power to be had out there in the world, and we plan to take full advantage of it. You tell him that it's over. Go on.
It's over.
That the golem is merely a prison for traitorous goblins.
Golem's merely a prison for traitorous goblins.
We'll see about that, he sneers. He begins chanting, and a pool of water appears on the floor, and from it clambers. Roll a dice.
Oh, shit.
On a 1 or 2, it's a 10 to 78. On a 3 or 4, 175. On a 5 or 6, 391. Wow, this is
What's it
getting
going to be?
very strange. A pair of webbed, clawed hands appears on the edge of the puddle, and a mudclaw hops out. You can tell by the look on Boreas's face that he had expected something a lot more impressive, or at least more than one mudclaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is barely a fight, but you better engage quickly
I'm
in
glad I
case more
had
of
that
them appear.
fucking Giga Potion.
Yeah.
I don't even need to do this. It's got 5 skill.
What?
I mean, it literally cannot hit
I
you.
got to step on it and it dies.
Yeah, you just look at it funny and it runs away, I think. Role play that.
Squash.
As you lay the killing blow on the mudclaw, Boreas looks at you with eyes of wrath. Clearly there is only one last thing I need to do, he says in a tone that chills you. And with that, the Stormborn dives into the chest of the golem, fusing himself with the remains of the
shit.
fractured crystal. His energy flows through the creation as he turns himself into a living storm crystal. You feel your heart sink and your blood run cold as the goblin war golem lumbers into life, pulling itself from the rubble. You know you can't fight it on your own. You're going to have to call in a favor.
The sea giant! Blow the conch! Blow the conch! Gondor requires aid!
Ha ha ha! Big nice fight for Tydeus! Whom I knew is spoiling Tydeus! Just wish Tydeus was at full strength. Tydeus. Make a note of the stats that Tydeus has on his adventure sheet. All right, so you can give Tydeus a greater healing potion or a healing potion. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
You can also give Tydeus a potion of might or a potion of power.
Don't have them. I
Okay,
don't think.
okay. Just thought you might want to buff him a bit. Tydeus.
Do I even have those?
Uh,
Don't know.
You pass him a healing
Wait,
potion.
I do have a potion of power. Do I?
I think you probably did have a potion of something. You had 2, remember?
I don't know.
Just the
I literally don't know.
proficiency, I think is
This
left.
is all you're doing.
Well,
Common, heal, and proficiency.
I don't think we want to calm him down, Nina.
no.
No. No.
Proficiency, what does that do? Oh, I can't give it him anyway.
Yeah, I think it just
not an
buffs his stats. Okay, cool.
All right, I'll buff him whenever I can.
All right.
All right, go for it, Tydeus.
So Tydeus is going to have skill 12 and strength
Really?
12. Yeah, and the war golem is going to have skill 12 and stamina 30.
Oh, fuck.
So he's actually
Okay.
He's actually Tydeus's match, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I think the war golem's going to beat him.
Yeah, but he's got a healing potion as well. He'll be able to heal for, what, 3 or whatever?
Oh no, hang on. This God was 11. Did you give him a potion?
Yeah.
So he goes to 13, I guess, and you healed him. He had 12 to start. So what have you healed him to?
I don't know. What is it?
4 is a healing potion, so
Okay.
16.
Really? Jesus.
Damn! Look at this. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
The war
Double
golem's
sixes.
been hit. You rolled double 6s. Bam. Okay, it's working. Tidius is winning.
It's working.
He got hit, though, and lost 2 life. Oh, it is working. TJ, can we just show this dice rolling genius? Oh, he got hit again. And again. But then he won. And then he...
Come on. Come on.
Tell me what's happening. There's an epic fight between a sea giant and a war golem, but you have to use your imagination.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, come on. Hey!
Tidius did it without our help. Unbelievable.
Well, no, we gave him the heal.
We did give him the healing potion and the power of
proficiency.
potion. That's true.
So,
That's true.
2 potions.
So two bits of help.
Okay.
Amazing. You can go back to the other screen now, TJ. Thank you. Tidius.
Stomped.
He made it.
Well,
If we won the game,
What a fucking
the book.
badass
We
guy.
won the book.
The spell leaves the chest. Oh, no, that's not the right one.
Where's the triple-breasted dwarven princess?
Where's the... Oh, hang on. Can you draw her, please? The triple-breasted dwarven princess.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You and Tidius the first one.
She looks a lot like the siren from earlier.
Oh, I deleted that.
Only her bottom half isn't a fish.
Her bottom half.
Her bottom, yeah, where the butt is.
Okay, cool.
Oh, don't forget the beard as well, Nina.
Oh, my bad.
155. Oh my god. Okay, this is a complicated fight, this.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Alright.
Oh, she's beautiful. I love her wonky eyes. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
you're doing it.
seductress. Oh, look at that. She got a little butt in her beard.
Okay, hang on a second.
Lewis,
So much stuff's happening.
have I beaten?
I have to turn to page 69.
Nice.
That's literally
Are you kidding me?
with an almighty crash. I'm so glad I didn't read this out because when I first picked this book up, I was like, I wonder what page 69 is.
Yeah.
Turns out it's basically the last fucking page.
Oh, nice.
With an
the
almighty
beat number.
crash, the Goblin War Golem finally topples to the ground. Metal body
Oh, yeah,
parts
big thick
clang,
thighs. Big thick
and the sound of the construct's destruction echo around the Great Hall. Boreas emerges from the chest cavity very weakened and defeated. What? Come back, you bag of wind! Krasik screams from his seat inside the golem's head, a prisoner once again. What are you doing? Get back in here at once!
Eat shit, goblin.
But Boreas isn't listening anymore. He's more concerned with the winds that are springing up around him.
Oh.
His weakened state has destroyed the storm-born ward surrounding Nimbus, and his elemental brethren are coming for him. As the winds pick up, a dozen stormborn appear
Justice.
around Boreas. He looks terrified as they descend on him.
Oh.
The storm grows to a crescendo, and then everyone is gone.
Hooray!
Halleck hobbles into the Great Hall, supported by Malia. Well done, officer, he says proudly. You're a credit to the Sky Watch.
Aye, aye.
Don't worry, we'll bring Krasik and his traitorous cronies to justice back in Pangaria. You look out of the window to see that Nimbus is breaking the ocean's surface and taking to the skies once more.
Hooray!
The water begins to drain from the citadel, pouring back into the sea. Can you bring the island back out of the sea, Nina?
Well, no, the dwarven girl.
Well, sorry, do you want to tell me the story of the dwarven girl that you found in the Great Hall?
She was the daughter of the woman, the fruit grower.
Oh, I
That's
see,
her.
right. Malia.
Wait,
Yeah.
why did I give her 3 boobs? Wait, did you ask me to?
Triple-breasted, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay, you did ask.
It's
I did
Simon's
ask.
adventure,
I couldn't
Nina.
remember.
You've got to fill in his fantasies.
Come on.
And so tell me what happens.
Lewis, I got to get home.
Sorry. All right.
13 minutes to 9.
All right. The sun is starting to rise as Nimbus takes its rightful place in the center of the Pangarian archipelago. You can hear the faint sound of cheering from the nearest islands, and the goblin flyers come out to greet you. Peace has been restored.
Hooray!
The rest of the world may never know how close it came to disaster and what you did to save it, but there are plenty on Pangaria who will know.
Oh,
Songs will be sung about you and poems written. Your deeds will not be forgotten.
no.
But with Commander Matthias Talaman still somewhere loose in Kull, his head full of Pangaria's technomancy secrets, Captain Halleck tasks you with journeying there to bring the rogue to justice.
Possible sequel?
This adventure might be over, but there will be many more to come.
Fantastic. Well, there we go. That was it. Beaten. Easy. All you have to do is cheat with the items. And then you win the game.
That's it. That's the way to do it,
Easy.
apparently.
Easy mode.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nina.
No worries.
Very good. Very good art. Thank you, Simon. Very funny play. Very funny choices.
Thank you, Lewis.
Very good.
For being a wonderful host.
Thank you, Lewis, for the reading. Thank you,
Thank you,
TJ,
Louis.
for staying
TJ.
late. Thank you, Xylus, and the rest of you guys for waiting for us to finish.
Thank you.
Bless them.
Thank you, chat, for being all lovely and supporting the Jingle Jam.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, donators, whose messages we haven't read because we ran out of time.
Victory music.
Oh, yeah. We did it.
We did it.
Play us out. Victory music. Oh, amazing. The Jingle Jam is done. Oh, well, for me anyway.
We got another stream after this. Stay tuned.
Until there's another stream, yeah.
Professionals.
And then I'll be doing a couple of streams next week, but we'll let you know the schedule for that tomorrow. Let's just focus on ending the Jingle Jam tonight with a big bang. Thank you, everyone. That was great. Huge amount of money raised. Really good charities. Really good games. Buy the bundle. Tell your friends. Don't forget. Do it
Got till midnight.
till midnight. Yeah. And if you want to stick around and have Nilesy squeeze any last ounce of money out of you,
Excuse me.
that's what's going to happen.
Thanks for waiting for us, guys.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. It's our pleasure. Mwah. Goodbye.